Fall season is back, and Key Food and their family of supermarkets have all your essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or hamburgers or looking for popcorn or peanuts, stop by your favorite store in the Key Food family of supermarkets. Key Food and their family of supermarkets are proud sponsors of New York Yankees Radio.
Veg ER for Pets has revolutionized the pet emergency experience. Not only will you see an experienced veterinarian right away, but you will stay with your pet the entire time. Visit veg.com to find the location nearest you. Veg ER for Pets, the official emergency veterinarian group of Yankees Radio.
Moments away from game 1 of 4, this big clash ahead of the All-Star break. Yankees and Rays, and Griffin Jax taking his warm-ups for the Rays in the home white, and throw out the rest of his numbers. He just got to look since he's transitioned from high-leverage reliever to starter. He's made not just an effective transition, but a dominant transition. A 2.65 ERA in those 12 starts. He has been working both sides of the plate. A sweeper, changeup, sinker, four-seamer, curveball, cutter. He throws the kitchen sink. Yankees have their hands full. They'll try to support Cam Schlittler today and get off on the right foot and flush these recent woes. We're coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. And as Trent Grisham steps to the plate against Jack, stepping up to the microphone is the radio voice of the New York Yankees. Here is Dave Sims. Dave?
All right, thank you so much, Emmanuel. Go time here at Tropicana Field, which opened back in 1990 as the Florida Suncoast Dome. Griffin Jax hails from the United States Air Force Academy. Right-hander first pitch to Grisham, bouncing ball down to the first baseman, Aranda. 5 steps to the bag for the out, and 1 pitch, 1 out, and a broken bat just for his troubles. It is furiously hot, furiously humid here in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Some of the Rays people were saying you like playing at Steinbrenner Field when it's a bit cooler out, not a day like today. They're grateful to be back at Tropicana Field.
Absolutely. Here is Ben Rice, 267, 24 homers, 56 runs batted in. First pitch from Jax is outside, ball 1. Ben the DH today. And Emmanuel, you were right, 3-3 for Griffin Jax as a starter this season, 265. He is, as a starter, 1 and out of the bullpen, 1-2 with an 8. Here's a pitch in there for strike for Jax. And first pitch, by the way, brought to you by Alliance Orthopedics, New Jersey's leader in ortho and sports medicine, helping patients live better every day. Infield pull to the right. And next pitch is outside to Ben Rice. Guys need to get a win here today. They're 1-4 against Tampa Bay.
1-4, and they were facing a tough scenario that Sunday after the rain delay. It could have been 0-5, but Aaron Judge at walk-off home run.
There's a 2-1 here to Ben Rice. And pitch swing on and hit foul down the left field line, giving chase to Simpson. And did he make that catch, a sliding catch? No, near the bullpen down the left field line. But good effort by Chandler Simpson. Is one of the fastest guys we have in baseball.
It looked like Simpson hesitated a little bit. We're getting a check at the replay right now. He's behind that mound, which is in foul territory. He don't want to run onto that mound. So he stayed behind it and had to slide and caught it on one hop.
He also had the ball back there in his sights, too. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yankees coming off losing a series at home to Minnesota, first time since 2014. Next pitch fouled off to the left side. Where we look at the numbers, too.
Ooh.
Nobody is living large right now offensively on the Yankee Ball Club.
And Aaron Boone talked about that more than the defense or anything else. We got to score more. On base is normally a strength. It hasn't been.
2-2 pitch. Swing on and punch foul. The left side. Speed pitch number 7 coming to Rice with Paul Goldschmidt on deck. Yeah, there were times earlier this year when things were going really well. There's about 3 guys that were, getting it done offensively. And other guys, here and there. But, boy, it's been almost a total collapse. Next pitch. Fastball under his hand. Strike 3 called, and Ben knew it. Strike 3 called. First strikeout for Jax. 2 down here in the first.
And, Dave, that's what made Jax so tough in this transition. He's taken that reliever's mindset to the rotation, batter by batter. And right there, he gets a ground ball from Trent Grisham on 96. The straight 4-seamer locks up Rice on the 2-seamer in on the hip.
Boy, what an addition to your starting rotation. Here's Goldschmidt, swings and hits one to the shortstop, Taylor Walls. Good glove man, throws over in time, and an easy 1, 2, 3. First inning for Griffin Jax for the Rays are playing some really, really good baseball, having won 9 in a row and only stopped in the last 2 days by Houston. Nothing across for the Yankees. Rays coming to bat on WFAN Yankees Radio.
you know what happened in 2014.
A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants.
Look at how clean that is. The gold, I don't know if you guys know what the gold means, but the gold means you are the World Series champions from the year before. But it's the honor of a lifetime, getting to win back-to-back World Series championships with 2 different teams.
Taps the plate. It'll trickle down the third baseline. The Mariners are going to let it roll. Lenny Randle gets down on his hands and knees and blows on it like a curler, and it goes foul.
I have never seen that before in baseball. If this is allowed, that will be part of the arsenal, I'm sure, of the third baseman from now on.
Make you forget Laurel and Hardy in a hurry.
It's going to go as a base hit.
Encantan los jugadores.
With PlusPay. Hit Premier status and unlock even more. So what are you waiting for? Download the Club Sitco app today and you're good to go. Savings good up to 30 gallons only at participating locations. Data rates may apply.
Hi, it's Steve Sims here. New York weather is relentless. The ice, the snow, the summer humidity. Your home's exterior can take a beating. What if your siding was made to stand strong through it all? Hardy Fiber Cement Siding is engineered for our climate. It resists cracking in the freezing cold and won't swell in the summer heat. You get the timeless beauty of wood with lasting protection and low maintenance. Your home deserves the #1 brand of siding in North America. Learn more at jameshardy.com. That's jameshardy.com.
The Barnes Firm reminds you this copyrighted broadcast presented by authority of the New York Yankees may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees.
There's Cam Schlittler looking to end a 2-game losing streak. First pitch to Yandy Diaz is just off the plate, ball 1. Tell you what, Diaz, Aranda, Caminero, as good a trio as we have in baseball. These guys are killing it lately.
Aaron Boone calls them the 3 pillars for Tampa Bay.
It's well-defined. 1-0 pitch, swung on and fouled off the right side.
If you're injured, just one call to make. That's a Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-million for a free case evaluation.
Yandy Diaz, second in hits in the American League behind Yordan Alvarez. Right-hand hitter, deep in the box, open stance. Holds a bat over the plate. Here's Schlittler, 1-1. With Grisham shading towards right center. Pitch, swung on and hit down the right field line, going foul. Tropicana Field took a beating with that. Was it 2 hurricane seasons ago? Last year they had to play at Steinbrenner Field. We were here April 10, 11, and 12. 5-3 Rays, 5-4 Rays, 5-4 Rays. Here's 1-2. Swung on and hit right back to Cam on a 1-hop. Runs halfway to first, underhand flip to Goldie for the out. That's a big one. And you can hear the Yankee fans here in the building.
I was looking about 20 minutes until first pitch, and it was about 80% Yankee fans. You saw the road grays and the home white pinstripes. They always travel up, but especially with so many Yankee fans in Tampa and St. Pete.
You bet. Tropicana Field, down the line, left field 315, 378 to the gap, straightaway 404, right center 382 and 322. Down the right field line with a 9-foot wall. Ball carries pretty well here. Here's Jonathan Aranda. Left-hand hitting first baseman, swing and a miss. So Schlittler looking for his first win since he beat Cincinnati back on June 19. Back home, he went 6 innings, a 4-hit shutout ball. Tough go his last 2 times out against Boston and Detroit. Here's the 0-1. And good heater, swing and a miss. 0-2.
And Schlittler saying it took 30-plus starts to finally get my teeth kicked in, but lessons to be learned from that.
So intense. Aranda having a really good season at 287, 13 homers, 58 runs batted in. He's 8th in batting in the American League, 7th in RBIs. Left-hand hitter walked out the Yankees once this year and once last year. Here's the 0-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Went right after him. Strike 3. And a great start for Cam Schlittler. His first strikeout, 2 down.
And there you go, 100 miles an hour, but it's a location. Schlittler, the execution not quite there against Detroit. Got that one just high enough where Aranda swings right under it.
It's funny, I'm laughing because Max Fried had a session 3 days ago, and I talked to him. And I was talking about, you guys sometimes, I can see you guys throw that extra pitch with anger. He says, oh, goodness, yes. And that's what we just saw. We've seen Garrett Cole do it, we've seen Cam do it, and we've seen a lot of the great ones do it, but you can see it a little extra effort on the fastball. Here's Junior Caminero. They're going to pitch to him. Here's a pitch outside, ball one. How about this guy? 288, 26 homers, 56 runs batted in. Not to mention he's 3 for 9 against Cam with a home run.
11 homers in 11 games. Just mind-boggling to think about that.
Third in slugging, second in OPS, second in home runs. Right-hand hitter. And there's off-speed pitch. Catch the outside corner, 1-1.
By the way, that first strikeout of the game presented by Weichert Realtors. Don't settle for a good agent. Go for a great one at Weichert.com.
The pitching to him now, I got a feeling if they can avoid him with men on late in the game, they may pitch around him. I mean, that's how hot this guy's been. Here's 1-1 from Cam. Pitch, swing, a bouncing ball to the shortstop. It'll be Caballero. Easy throw over, and Cam Schlittler. Whatever Griffin Jacks can do in the first, he does the same. Nice and easy, a 1-2-3. Inning number 2 coming up here at the Trop in St. Pete on WFAN. Yankees radio, driven by G.
Play the newest scratch-off.
How can you go from a South Carolina trailblazer through a tour of the Far East to a Venezuelan's bid for perfection in the Motor City? Find out on Hall of Fame Connections.
Following in the footsteps of those legends named Robinson meant that Dobie didn't always get the attention or the credit that he deserved.
Baseball can be a little bit different, and things aren't always perfect, right?
Biz, born James Raleigh Mackey, was a member of the 1923 Hilldale Club that won the first ever Eastern Colored League championship.
This was reality for these players, and speaks of the segregation, a very somber time.
In 1927, Biz Mackey took part in a 48-game tour of Japan. The 1927 tour was initiated by Japanese-American baseball pioneer Kenichi Zenemura. Years later, during World War II, Zenemura was forced to sell all his belongings and relocate to the Gila River incarceration camp.
They're being denied their freedom, but baseball provides hope, and it gives them an expression of what it is to be an American.
You realize the gravity of the situation, and baseball is that which transcends all of it.
So in 2006, the Tucson Sidewinders, a AAA team for the Arizona Diamondbacks, commemorated that high school game that had been played at Zenemura Field. And then later that season, the Sidewinders win the championship of the league by beating the Toledo Mud Hens. And on that team was Ryan Rayburn.
He watched his Detroit teammate, Armando Galarraga, toss his famous imperfect game.
Another wins for the Yankees. 4 games behind first place, Tampa Bay. Griffin Jacks pitching to Cody Bellinger. And a righty's first pitch. Off-speed pitch in there for strike. Cody's today's cleanup hitter. Brought to you by Citgo. Clean up on savings on every fill-up with Club Citgo. Download the app now to start saving. 251, 11 homers, 50 runs batted in. The Bellinger still scuffling on the road. Here's pitch outside. And the count goes to 1-1.
Today's Acme Markets home run payoff contestant, Anthony T. from Freeport. He'll win a $100 Acme Markets gift card for every home run the Yankees hit in the second inning.
1-1 to Belly, pitch up high and outside, 2-1.
Visit WFAN.com/Acme for your chance to hit it big. And this contest has been hit big so many times this year. Time to get back to that right now.
2-1 pitch to Bellinger. Backdoor cutter. In there for a called strike, 2-2. Bellinger, Dominguez, and Chisholm here in the second inning. He's looking to turn things around. Next pitch, swing, and a foul tip held on by the catcher Fortes, and Bellinger's gone. First out here in the second inning. It's the second strikeout for Griffin Jacks.
That's extra oomph on that fastball, right around the letters 97. And that's the reliever mentality. Just because you become a starter, Griffin Jacks didn't stop trying to blow people away. He's using his full repertoire and throwing the heck out of it.
Here's Jason Dominguez, switch hitter, batting lefty. And first pitch to him is in there for strike in the outside corner. JD at 215, 4 homers and 10 runs batted in. First time he's seeing Griffin Jacks. Next pitch from Jack. Swing and a miss, and a breaking ball down low, and Dominguez's helmet almost came off. Hard swing. Griffin Jack's birthday, November 22 of 1994, out of Phoenix, Arizona. Here's the next pitch from a right-hander. Swing and a miss. And down goes Dominguez. That was a quick dismissal. Back-to-back Ks. And 3 already for Jacks.
Beautiful change running down and away. This full circle for Jacks because he came up as a starter with the Twins, didn't work out, transitioned to the bullpen, and when the Twins did that deadline fire sale last year, he requested out because if he wasn't going to be part of a winner and they didn't want to build a winner there, he wanted a new home.
Here's Jazz Chisholm, swings to the pitch, top of the zone. Swing, foul tip held on by Nick Fortes, the catcher. Jazz had 225, 12 homers and 33 runs batted in. 8-2 facing Jacks for the first time. Right-hander deals, pitch. Missed down low. Yankees got to get back to where he was talking about when things are going well. Yeah, hitting is contagious. And for some reason this time around, the karma has it that the slump has been contagious. 1-1 outside. Ball 2. As the football guys would say, every side of the ball's got to improve here. Offense, defense, pitching. 2-1. There's pitch to Jazz. Off-speed pitch in there for called strike 2, 2-2.
Well, it's going well. The contagion is like a healthy vitamin, and right now it's like a flu. The way the bats have been, and that's what Aaron Boone focused on. He said more so than anything, it's not getting that traffic.
Gamonero, third base, backs up into a deep shortstop, and a weak wave and a breaking ball down and away for Jazz Chisholm as Griffin Jack strikes out the side. 2 innings, he's got 4 strikeouts, 6 up, 6 down, and we go to the bottom of the second inning. No score, Yankees and the Rays on W.
All right, Ryan, PSA dove in. Do we have them graded?
We do. This is the first set of graded cards from the 2024 Topps MLB Network set.
I'm so excited about this.
Yeah.
Now, they all have the same grade, or?
No.
So one of us will be like the highest graded card.
Could be. There could be multiple. So first up, we got Mark DeRosa.
Let's see what D-Rose. Of course, D-Rose a 10 out of 10. Handsome, athletic. All right.
Te encantan los jugadores. Te encanta el juego.
¡Y se fue!
Ahora puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas, jerseys autografiados y más, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores agregados toda la temporada. Cada artículo es autenticado por MLB para asegurar que lo que llega directamente a tu hogar es original. ¿Quieres una parte del juego? Visita auctions.mlb.com.
The MLB app. Yeah, it's got game. This game. These games. All the games. Pre-game, post-game, and everything in between. This is baseball your way. With real-time stats, scores, breaking news, and custom content that hits every time. Because you choose the teams and pick the players you want to follow. So when they catch it on the field, you catch it on the app.
I agree, Limu. It's really quite simple. Only pay for what you need at LibertyMutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Well, here we go with Cam Schlittler. The bottom 2 in a scoreless ball game. Game 1 of 4 here at Tampa Bay. St. Petersburg, Florida. Cedric Mullins, the veteran, hitting at .213, 10 homers, 29 runs batted in. One-time switch hitter, stays left side all the time now. Swings and fouls one into the glove of Austin Wells.
Mullins, we remember all those years in Baltimore, he's been much better of late. Last 10 games, 306, 4 homers.
Knows how to swing the bat. Boy, I'll tell you, 0-1 here. In on the grass at third is McMahon. Here's pitch, swing on it, hit. Would have been back right at us, but the screen caught it 0-2. You know, you look at the comparative numbers in the categories, it's amazing. Tampa Bay, 4th in batting average. They're 26th in home runs. They're number 2 batting average, runners in scoring position. We just saw number 1, Minnesota. They're 6th in stolen bases. There's the 0-2 to Mullins from Cam Schlittler. Big right-hander walks into the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball up and in on his hands. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Cam. 1 down, second inning.
So already that fastball execution, 2-strike execution is all Cam Schlittler talked about after that last start against Detroit. That's not just 99, it's up and in. There's no chance for Mullins to hit it, but he bites anyway.
The other thing that jumped out at me, they're number 2 in sacrifice bunts to Milwaukee. Not a surprise. Here's Johnny DeLuca. And first pitch breaking ball in the outside corner for a strike. Johnny DeLuca, the right fielder. Right-hand hitter, 270, 5 homers, 25 runs batted in. Young man out of Thousand Oaks, California. Here's the 0-1. Next pitch, fastball outside.
This drive around the league brought to you by Audi. Visit your local tri-state Audi dealer to experience the all-new 2026 Audi Q3 today, or visit AudiOffers.com for more information. Dave, this Kansas City Philly score is going to stun you.
There's 1-1. Pitch swing line and fouled off of Wells. Up the first baseline. What do you got? I saw 15-1 was the last score I had.
And that's how it held. The Royals were having it all year. 15-1 over Christopher Sanchez, who lasted 3 1/3, 12 hits, 9 runs. Yeah. You want to predict this game? You just can't.
Good luck.
Oh my.
I mean, he's having one of the best years anybody's having in the game.
Right.
Here's the 1-2 to DeLuca. Up high and outside, 2-2.
Tyler Tolbert for Kansas City. This is also why you can't predict it. That's not the guy you'd expect to hit. 5 for 5 with a home run. He raised his average from 243 to 333 in one day.
Wow. We got no score here. Bottom 2. The Yankees and Rays, 2-2. Schlittler to Johnny DeLuca. And the pitch. Swung on and hit to right field. Coming on Dominguez. Can he outrun it? Can he outrun it? Nope. Splits the difference between Goldschmidt and Dominguez for a base hit for Johnny DeLuca. Boy. Your golfers out there, you'd love that one. Nice little wedge shot.
And kind of off the end of the bat, just put it in a perfect spot. Dominguez might have gotten a step of a late start, but he wasn't getting that one anyway. Perfect spot planted between the two.
So 1 out, 1 on here in the home second.
Houston a 1-0 lead over Washington. Bottom of the first inning. Christian Walker an RBI double. See those Nats over the weekend. You can't overlook them.
No way. Swing it. They can swing it.
Ton of great young players up and down the lineup.
Chandler Simpson, left-hand hitter, and yep, McMahon's in on the grass at third. This guy's got a good bunt game and one of the fastest guys in the game. Here's throw over to first, back safely is DeLuca. 9 out of 12 in base stealing. Stolen bases. The Yankees are third behind Miami and Washington. Tampa Bay 6th in the major leagues. They're not going to crush you with home runs, but boy, they do a lot of other things, and you better make the plays defensively. Pitch. On the inside corner for a called strike to Simpson. He's at 277, no homers, 16 runs batted in.
By the way, Dave, to that point, 2 of the road teams that have swept the Yankees, the Brewers and the Rays, they play very similarly. And the Brewers are in St. Louis to play the Cardinals tonight. They're up to 22 over 500.
Mm-hmm. 0-1. Swing and a foul tip. That was up and in around the letters. 0-2 here to Simpson.
And when we saw Milwaukee, they were off to a good start, not a great start. Swept the Yankees, played every bit of great baseball you can find, every facet, and they're 22 over since then.
0-2 here to Simpson, man at first, 1 out. Here's pitch, swing on, bouncing ball, slow roller. McMahon cuts in front of the shortstop, throws to second to get the lead runner. Cuts in front of Caballero. That was the right play. Had momentum going towards second base. Good play to get DeLuca. So Simpson's on fielder's choice. Now you got to be concerned about him trying to steal a bag.
Textbook by McMahon cutting left, also knowing the speedy Simpson. He puts anything left side of the infield on the ground. You're not getting him. So throw it to second, get the easy lead out.
Infield of McMahon, Caballero, Chisholm Jr., and Goldschmidt. The outfield, Bellinger, Grisham, and Dominguez. Wells behind the plate. 2 outs here is Nick Fortes, the catcher. Right-hand hitter. He was in the box, stepped out, and Cam wasn't ready, so he stepped off. So now Fortes is back in the box, and now he steps out again because Cam had not put his right foot on the rubber. I don't know what the deal is. Everybody trying to wait each other out. All right. Cam digs a hole now. Now he leans in. Fortes, right-hand hitter, slightly open stance. 2 outs, runner at first. Simpson, he's leaning. He doesn't go here. First pitch is in there for strike. Simpson, 21 out of 32 in base stealing.
And Fortes has kind of had a sneaky offensive season for a defensive catcher. The Yankees were here last. He had that huge double off Max Fried.
259, 2 homers, 19 runs batted in. Pitch away. Simpson did not go. Pitch one, count 1-1. Simpson 4th in base stealing. And Jazz Chisholm is 2nd. Bobby Witt Jr. leads. Here's the next pitch. Swing on, bouncing ball up the middle. Caballero in a short hop. Flips to Jazz. 2nd. And they get Simpson for the out. Nicely done by Cam Slitler. No runs a hit, no errors with a man left. We go to the 3rd. No score. Yankees, Rays on WFAN. Yankees radio, driven by Jeep.
23-year-old flamethrower Chase Burns, the 2nd overall pick in 2024.
The pitch blew by you. Strike 3 right over the outside corner, 2 down.
That might be the first time we've seen triple digits from Chase Burns today. Ran that one up there at 100. That's a good time to reach back for a little extra right there to put a guy away. Burns brings it. Swing and a miss. There it was. 99 right on by him. Triolo down on strikes. And the inning comes to a close on Burns' 5th strikeout of the game.
And make it 2. It's a half dozen Ks for Chase Burns.
Breaking ball in the dirt. Davis looked like he had no chance.
That one had a bit of bite to it. Kind of spun that one in the zone to Horowitz for the first batter of this inning hit.
2nd, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with a slider. 7 strikeouts for Chase Burns through 5 innings of shutout baseball against the Pirates. It's the Reds 2, Pirates nothing.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back, bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the Ultimate Mystery Player Challenge, and Immaculate Grip, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, the all-new Daily Walk-Off. Lock in your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play, only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
To earn up to 5% back on purchases at Yankee Stadium. Apply now and learn how to earn 4 free Yankees tickets. Visit Yankees.com/pinstripe rewards today.
First pitch at the bottom of the 2nd, by the way, was an 86-mile-an-hour curve brought to you by Optimum Fiber, famously fast fiber internet. Jose Caballero leads off here in the top of the 3rd against Griffin Jacks, bottom 3rd of the order. Cabby, McMahon, and Wills. First pitch is in there for strike. Cabby at 244. 8 homers and 29 runs batted in. Griffin Jacks off to a good start. 6 up, 6 down, 4 strikeouts. His next pitch, righty on righty here. Long hold by Jacks, comes to the plate. Pitch swung on, bouncing ball to the shortstop, Taylor Walls, one of the best in the business. Throws over in time for the out. And that number, that stat you just gave me about Taylor Walls?
Most defensive runs saved at shortstop since 2021. All of baseball, most this year with 10.
I am not surprised. I remember, when I was in Seattle and we came, we only saw these guys twice. We're like, whoa.
He can pick it.
Yes, he can.
A nice little pesky offensive player as well.
He's really developed into one. Here's Ryan McMahon, left-hand hitting third baseman, takes a first pitch strike. How about this? The Yankees are not trailing. We're in the top of the 3rd.
That's a marked change. They have been behind in 9 straight games, and the first 4 innings have been the ones you circle where they're way behind.
0-1 to Mac. Pitch outside. Going to be a challenge? Yep, going to be a challenge.
Catcher challenge the color ball.
Emil Jimenez, home plate umpire, gave Morales at first, Doug Eddings at 2nd, Mike Malinsky at 3rd.
Call confirmed. Tampa has 1 more remaining.
All right, so Mac wins one. So 1-1, McMahon, 209, 8 homers and 23 runs batted in. Last time he faced off against Jacks, it was a strikeout. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss. Pretty good sweeper there. 1-2. Third inning brought to you by Spectrum Fiber Powered Internet, the most reliable internet you can count on. Yankees will see the Rays 3 more days, and we'll see them back home in New York. Late September. Next pitch swung on, hit to our left. Got a makeup game, so it'll be a 4-game set. Doubleheader September 22, and then single games 23 and 24. And then the Rays will stay east and finish their season in Philly.
Wow. Yankees are trying to make sure those 4 matter a lot.
1-2 pitch outside. 2-2.
These teams are like taking turns, Dave. Yankees get hot, Rays get cold. Rays get hot, Yankees get cold. They've been topsy-turvy.
Infield pulled a little bit to the right from McMahon. A 2-2 pitch coming from Jax. The righty deals. Pitch. Breaking ball. Backdoor variety in for a called strike 3. 2 down. And yet another strikeout for Griffin Jax, his 5th. And he's retired the first 8 men that he's faced.
That's the same pitch that he froze Rice on, except that one had more plate. But it's got that wicked spin right back over the heart of the plate. McMahon just, all he could do is watch.
There's Austin Wells. And he is the picture of scuffling at the plate right now. It's a pitch down low, ball 1. He's hitting 153 with 4 homers and 10 runs batted in. Still doing a whale of a job behind the plate and leading the pitching staff. And they would love to get off the interstate there. Here's a pitch swung on, drilled to right and over to his left to make the catch is Johnny DeLuca. That's how it goes when you're not putting up numbers. When you do hit it on the screws, it's right at somebody. And Griffin Jax, 9 up, 9 down, 5 strikeouts. Bottom 3 coming up. No score, Yankees Rays on.
Let's see how the big fastball for Miz works out.
Struck him out. Another fastball. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Always the big question is, how does somebody recover after their first start? You got all the jitters out after opening day.
I think he's back.
Still bringing some serious heat.
He's already got 3 over 100 today.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball at 101, and Mizorowski's got the juice working here this afternoon at American Family Field. Couple of Ks and a perfect first for Miz.
Boomer is the dog. Then he looked good. I just followed his pitcher all the way. And there he is. Boomer's dad.
That was kind of a change from the everyday thing that we normally do as far as baseball cards are concerned.
Hey, I have a Labrador. Where's my card?
You know, a little bit different, and it turned out to be a fun experience.
It was just when the camera crew tried to leave that there was a problem. You can't leave.
Ketel Marte, for the first time in his career, has homered in 4 consecutive ball games. He's homered in 4 straight, 5 of his last 6. That's 17.
1 earned run, 2 runs on 1 hit, no walks, 9 strikeouts for Tarek Skubal. Just nice to see him get back to being dominating Tarek Skubal, because this is the guy we're going to see a lot of the rest of the year.
7 scoreless innings for Christopher Sanchez tonight, lowers his ERA to
Lock it in now before it's too late. 877-393-4448. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. Provident Bank, commitment you can count on. Visit Provident.bank to learn more. Good to have you with us, everybody. Yankee baseball, no score. St. Petersburg, Florida. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Dave Sims, Emmanuel Barbaris is welcome to take some time off. Matt Shortis here. And decent-sized crowd here at the Trop. And you'll hear, as things develop, you'll hear a lot of Yankee fans. But a tough go against Tampa Bay for the Yankees this year. They're 1-4. Reggie Palacios, Pride of Brooklyn. 231, 2 homers and 24 runs batted in. Left-hand hitter. He's at second base today. Here's Slitler in that slow wind and comes down the hill. Fastball up a little bit high. Ball 1.
This speaks of the season for both teams, the trajectory of the division. Yankees were 0-4 against Tampa. Judge hits that walk-off. Yankees rattle off 17-9. The Rays go 9-18. So they change places, and now they've changed back.
Mm-hmm. 1-0. Swung on, bouncing ball right side, fielded by Goldschmidt, 2 hands. Feeds to Schlittler, covering the bag. There's 1 away.
Hey, Yankee fans, shop the New Era Authentic Collection at the Yankees team store and NewEraCap.com. New Era, the official on-field cap of Major League Baseball.
No score here, bottom of the third. No runs, no hits for the Yankees. Griffin Jacks, 9 up, 9 down. Cam Schlittler not too shabby either. No runs, 1 hit. They've stranded a runner, and Cam struck out 2. There's Taylor Walls, switch hitter, the shortstop, hitting at .229, no homers, and 20 runs batted in. McMahon in at third. Goldie playing deep at first. First pitch from Cam. Fastball right down the pipe for strike.
Why the division has changed back so quickly. Rays are 9-2 over their last 11. Yankees 2-9.
Ooh.
That's a difference of 7 games right there in about 2 weeks of action.
0-1. And pitch from Cam. Swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball big time. 0-2.
The new Motorola Razr Ultra is the official smartphone of the New York Yankees. The most powerful razor ever. Buy now at Motorola.com.
Cam Schlittler ahead of Walls. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. The righty deals. Fastball up and away. Couldn't get him to chase. 1-2. Taylor Walls out of Cordell, Georgia. Played his college ball at Florida State. 6 big league season. All with the Rays. Played 101 games last year. 220 with 4 homers. Here's pitch. Swing and a ground ball right side. Jazz Chisholm to his left. Throws over in time to get the hustling Walls. 2 down.
99-mile-an-hour fastball outside, and Walls tried to pull it, so he just twists those wrists around. And Schlittler, first time through the order, awfully effective.
The only hit so far, Johnny DeLuca. Little flop shot out to right field that split the difference between first baseman Goldschmidt and the right fielder Dominguez. Top of the order, here comes the dangerous 3. Here's Yandy Diaz, the first of them. And a right-hand hitter takes pitch up high, ball 1. Yandy, little comebacker to Cam. Open up the home first. Third inning brought to you by Spectrum Fiber-powered internet, the most reliable internet you can count on. Straight up infield, outfield, Grisham shading towards right center. Here's pitch. Swing on and hit right at Jazz Chisholm. A little slicing jab. He barely had the move over to the right of second base. Makes the play in a 1-2-3 frame for the Tampa Bay Rays. When we come back, it'll be the top of the order for the Yankees in the scoreless ball game on WFA.
How can you go from one world-class athlete to another through some of the bravest acts of social protest in the world of sports? Find out on Hall of Fame Connections.
Jim Thorpe's resume reads like a work of pure fiction.
So he's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He's in the College Football Hall of Fame. He got Olympic medals for the decathlon and the pentathlon.
That's not even just running. That's like, you know, the discus and the hurdles and all of these things. He's the greatest at
I thought I was an athlete, Lindsay.
Thorpe finished his Major League Baseball career with the Boston Braves in 1919, where he played alongside an outfielder named Les Mann.
He invented this particular projector so that he could roll it, slow it down, stop, back it up, see how he's working his foot like this without burning the film.
So are you telling me that this is the first instructional baseball video out there?
In other words, he was the Tom Omansky of the 1920s.
And this is not all he's done, right? I mean, we're talking about the fact that he is huge in amateur baseball, right? And a big proponent for the Olympics.
Very early 30s, he started championing to get baseball into the Olympics, and he finally succeeded for the 1936 Olympics, which was held, you know, in Berlin.
The German government had discouraged other nations from sending Jewish and black athletes, a request that the United States refused to follow.
We sent over Jesse Owens, we sent over Jewish ball players, and we sent over Mac Robinson. Mac Robinson, Jackie Robinson's older brother.
Trailblazers like Thorpe and Robinson certainly lit the way for countless others to.
Top of the 4th inning. Top of the order for the Yankees, Trent Grisham, Ben Rice, Paul Goldschmidt. Griffin Jacks has been outstanding. 9 up, 9 down, 5 strikeouts. First pitch to Trent is up and away, ball 1.
So 9 up, 9 down, 9 pitches for Jacks in the first, 13 in the second, 10 in the third. He has been economical, dominant.
And Schlittler, 31 pitches through his first 3 innings. Next pitch, breaking ball missed away. So 2-0. Great to have Trent Grisham back, and he'd been swinging a pretty good bat before. He had to step aside with the hamstring, and then he picked up right where he left off. 2-0 to him. Here's pitch. Missed outside, ball 3. Top of the fourth, sponsored by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. Book a relaxing massage or facial after the game. Aaron Boone talking about needing traffic. And there's strike to Trent, 3-1.
That's one area Grisham can really help. We saw it immediately back in the lineup when he hit that home run first night back. He runs the count full, lets the others in the lineup behind him see more pitches like he's doing right now.
3-1 pitch, swing on, hit hard, right side, backhanded by a run to the first baseman, feeds to Jacks for the out. Oh man, I thought that was a base hit. Nice backhand by Aranda, right hand first baseman. Heck of a play.
Beautiful play. Short hop to his right, then spins around. That's a foot race between Jacks and Grisham to the bag, which Jacks wins rather easily. But the Yankees, you see the last 2 at-bats, they're squaring up the ball a little bit more. We'll see if that can maintain.
Good sign. Here's Ben Rice. Took a called third strike, fastball. First time up. First pitch, swung on a fastball here and fouled straight back. As he told Susan on the postgame show a few days ago after that most recent win. Glad to have Grisham back because he uses the exact same toe. He digs a toe hold, and it's the same spot where Ben likes it, so it makes it easy. It's very comfortable for him. That was on the postgame show the other day. Here's a pitch in there for strike 0-2.
It's an amazing note because maybe your mechanics just get off a tad. Just a tad, and seeing that hole, seeing that divot, Rice immediately steps back in and socks a home run.
Comfort zone. Infield pulled hard to the right, outfield deep for Ben. 0-2 pitch in the dirt, blocked nicely by Fortes, the catcher. Kevin Cash manages this ball club, and what a whale of a job he's done. 2-time Manager of the Year, 20 and 21. Here's pitch to Ben, fouled off an off-speed pitch. 1-2.
So these are the 2 longest tenured managers in the American League left. Kevin Cash, Aaron Boone, side by side opposite dugouts this series.
1-2 to Ben Rice. The pitch from Jacks. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Got him on a 96 four-seamer. 6 strikeouts for Jacks, and we're only in the 4th inning. 2 down.
That is impressive from Griffin Jacks against a fastball hitter, not just anyone. Ben Rice will obliterate a fastball like that. He goes 97 right at him. Hey, go and hit it. Came up empty.
There's Paul Goldschmidt, grounded out to short first time, 2 down, and he flinches and backs away from the slider for a called strike. Oh, here's pitch. Swing and a miss. Pitch down and in. Tried to dig it out. Came up empty. Quick 2 outs. Griffin Jacks putting on a show here. As a starter, 3-3 with a 2.65 ERA. 0-2 to Goldie. Just missed, and the left side of the infield was headed for the dugout. 1-2.
Like a little twitch. When the game's on the line, you call the closer at Morgan, and Morgan, they're ready to answer that call. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com.
1-2. Pitch up high. Fastball 2-2.
Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and proud partner of the New York Yankees.
Goldschmidt trying to get something started here. 2 outs. Griffin Jacks has retired the first 11 men that he's faced. Here's the 2-2. And the pitch. Down low, and again, the shortstop, third baseman, and the second baseman were headed for the dugout. The count goes to 3-2.
It's like a video game glitch right now. They just start sliding left, and they go right back.
Good call. Here comes the payoff. Pitch, swing, and foul back. Goldie grounded out this short, comes into tonight's game hitting at 271, slumping after being very, very hot for a while. Good stretch. 3-2 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a pulled foul into the dugout, the Yankee dugout, third base side. This will be pitch number 8 coming up. Cowbells, I remember they used to ring all the time down here. 3-2 to Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a changeup. 12 up, 12 down, perfect through 4. Griffin Jacks with 7 strikeouts. Bottom 4 coming up. Really good pitching duel here at the Trop. No score Yankees Rays. WFAN Yankees Radio driven by G.
I can't. You can't spell American without it.
Foul ground, and he's got it! What a catch by Max Kepler! Wow!
Hook and Valdez comes up with it. Oh my!
Swing a soft ground ball towards third. Bichette on the backhand has it. Crossfires to first. Got him.
Bichette with the backhand play, the bouncing throw on 2 hops in time.
Ground ball hit to second. Diving play by Honer. Shuffles to second, and they get the force. Diving into right field. Osana gets up and throws out Berger.
Ground ball hit to the right side. Diving stop to his left. Corner throw to first in time to get Tatis.
Freely coming on and dives. He caught it.
Sproat loves it. Shortstop Henderson diving.
Throws to first. Did they get him? Yes, they did.
Diving stop by Edman to his feet. Long throw to first there in plenty of time.
To the right side, diving stop. Clemens finds the grip and gets the out at second base. The Sun, who's going to get it? Corona Brower makes the catch. Corona Brower in trouble again. Oh, he caught it again.
Wow. Old school D-backs jersey. This was our alternate jersey that we wore on Saturdays. I was the first team to wear the new colors. They called it Sedona Red. Don't mess up that color. Every time I wore this jersey, I would wear the high socks, black jersey, black hat. I just thought it was a really smooth look, and this is one that I'll never forget.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
Duel here, Cam Schlittler against Griffin Jacks. Griffin Jacks perfect through 4. Cam's not shabby at all, giving up just 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, no walks. Here's Jonathan Aranda. 2-hole hitter, and he swings at the first pitch and fouls it back. Aranda, the first baseman. His first strikeout victim for Cam in the home first.
This scoreboard brought to you by Food Bazaar. Food Bazaar Supermarket. Shop local, eat global.
Aranda, left-hand hitter. 13 homers, 58 runs batted in. Here's Schlittler. Walks into the wind. The 0-1 pitch. Worked inside, down low, ball 1.
So Houston Astros have developed a lot of momentum. They just won 2 in a row to snap this Rays team's 9-game winning streak. Christian Walker RBI double in the first inning against the Nationals, and Jose Altuve 3-run blast. 4-1 Houston right now.
1-1 from Cam to Aranda. And the pitch. Swing on him, fouled back, way late. 1-2.
Mets and Braves are scoreless, bottom of the first inning. Freddie Peralta, Mets looking to get right. Braves have tapered off a bit since that red-hot start.
Aranda second on the team in home runs with 13. Junior Caminero leads with 26. Cam takes some time. Getting his thoughts together. Now place that right foot on the first base side of the rubber. Facing off against this left-hand hitting first baseman. A 1-2 pitch coming. And he delivers the pitch. Swing and a foul tip held by Wells. Strike 3. 1 down. That's the 3rd strikeout for Cam Schlittler in this scoreless ballgame.
Later on, Blue Jays in San Francisco to take on the Giants. Rafael Devers with 6 homers in his last 8 games. It's a 9:45 first pitch with Kevin Gausman on the mound for Toronto. Blue Jays dropped 9 of 12 since getting to 500. They're only scoring 3 runs a game, so they're also struggling with offense.
It's going around. This guy doesn't struggle. Junior Caminero. Right-hand hitter. fastball gets in there on the outside corner for strike. Junior turned 23 years old yesterday, and again, third in slugging, second in OPS, second in home runs. He's hitting rockets all over. Next pitch, down low, and yeah, Schlittler's going to be careful. Junior's now 3 for 10 with a home run against Cam.
So before the Rays got red hot, there was a game they lost 12-4 to Kansas City. And it was late. They were already out of it. Caminero popped a home run. He'd only homered 2 times in his last 27 games.
There's the 1-1. Swing on a hit down the right field line, but going foul.
And he had opened up his stance a little bit and tried to tinker with the mechanics. And he might brush off a home run like that as if, oh, it's late in the game, you're getting blown out. That started 11 homers in 11 games for Caminero.
It's something to watch. You throw a hanger in there, he can lean on it and get it out. You throw a fastball, if he times it up, he can take you dead central. He can go opposite field as well. See what Schlittler does here. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom 4 and a 1-2 pitch. A long stare down, and here comes Cam now finally into the wide. And the pitch took a little off, bounced it up there. Nice grab there by Wells. Ball 2-2-2. Junior 7th in batting in the American League. Yeah, Diaz first, Junior 7th, and Aranda 8th. What a trio. 2-2. Took a little bit off, missed outside. 3-2. It's a very important pitch right here because this game has low score written all over it.
Terrific pitcher's duel so far.
3-2 payoff to Caminero. Swung on, popped it up. Foul, third base side. McMahon takes a look, and it's well into the stands. Bottom of the 4th, brought to you by Cars for Kids, 877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today. Good battle right here. Cam Schlittler, power pitcher against a power hitter, Junior Caminero. That's his given first name. Here's pitch. Swung on, and this one into center field. Going back, Jazz Chisholm calls off Caballero, and Jazz makes the catch about 15 paces into center field. How about Cam Schlittler doing the right thing with the shortstop and the second baseman going out? He goes to cover second just in case. That's good stuff.
He is dialed in. Fundamentally sound, helping out his teammates, and that's a matchup. You mentioned the battle. Pretty epic between those two. See each other again at the All-Star game next week in Philly.
It'll probably be hot. There's a chance. Well, there's got a lot of good pitching, but a lot of good hitting, and there could be some balls flying out of that ballpark, which is a home run favorable yard. 2 outs here, Cedric Mullins, veteran left-hand hitter, looks at a fastball outside, ball 1.
By the way, if you're wondering, Schlittler between this start then lining up over the weekend in D.C., he would be on schedule to start the All-Star game in Philly.
That'd be awesome.
Be a throw day.
Here's 1-0 from Cam to Mullins. Fastball in there for strike. Count it 1-1. Cedric struck out his first time. One from Cam. Speed pitch up high. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Cedric Mullins, 13th round pick of the Orioles back in 2015. He's had a nice career. 2-1 pitch. Up high. 3-1. He was with the Mets. Scuffled like crazy. Started out with Baltimore, 91 games last year. Finished 42 games with the Mets. He only hit .182. He's an all-star back in 2021. Hit 30 home runs and 9th in the MVP ballot. 3-1. Here's pitch. Swing on and hit foul behind home plate. 3-2. Tampa Bay with the best record in the American League at 52-35 starting tonight. Only the Dodgers and Brewers have a better mark. Here's a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a breaking ball. 4 strikeouts. Cam Schlittler threw 4, and he's rolling. So is Griffin Jacks. 2 guys commanding presence this evening. No score on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. Every pitch and every hit of Yankees baseball all season long will be heard from the Provident Bank.
Coming off AL Player of the Week honors, where he hit over 400 with 3 homers, Bobby Witt Jr. was all gas, no brakes.
And grounded inside the bag and up the line. Played poorly off the sidewall by Carpenter. How far will Bobby go? And Vance Wilson is going to let him come to the plate. He is in there.
To say Bobby is on a tear is an understatement. His gap-to-gap power and that lightning speed have him among the major league leaders in hits, stolen bases, and WAR. He also just happens to be one of baseball's premier defensive players.
Goodness, that's why he's one of the best in the game.
That is how you win a Gold Glove in back-to-back seasons, and last year earned a Platinum Glove.
Baseball fans are bearing witness to something special.
He's their go-to guy in all situations, whether it's defensively, offensively, running the bases, complete player.
A primetime player in his prime.
This is a good one right here. The Padres. Little pinstripe unis. We will wear these every Thursday. When I kept it, I wanted to keep it all dirty. I always felt like if you didn't get dirty in a baseball game, you kind of didn't really play that day. So I had my pine tar there, a little dirt in the front side of it, but the brown and orange, really cool cleats. All the fans really enjoyed it as much as the players did.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
Through 4. And Cody Bellinger looks at a first pitch off speed pitch outside, ball 1.
So it's not only full circle that Jax, who began as a starter with Minnesota, is now a starter again after being traded. He wasn't supposed to be in the rotation to begin this season whatsoever.
Next pitch to Cody, a breaking ball in there for strike.
He was in the Rays pen, high leverage reliever to begin the season. He was getting killed. He was getting crushed. And then Ryan Pepio needed the season-ending hip surgery, spot in the rotation. So they said, hey, Jax, go and stretch out.
1-1, a Bellinger swing and a miss. 1-2. 7 strikeouts through 4 innings with the 12 up and 12 down for Griffin Jax. He is dealing. He's ahead here, 1-2 to Belly. Tried to check his swing and failed to do so as they check down to Mike Malinsky. Umpire at third. That's 3 consecutive strikeouts now, 8 for the ball game, and 13 consecutive retired.
Introducing a new strikeout pitch, second time through the order, 5th inning. We've seen the fastball, we've seen the sinker, the changeup, the curve. That's a sweeper down and in on Bellinger.
Here's Jason Dominguez. Swings, pulls one foul, first base side. He was strikeout victim number 3. That was back in the 2nd inning. Griffin Jax out of Phoenix, Arizona, 6'2", 195, college ball, United States Air Force Academy, Colorado Springs. Next pitch outside, 1-1.
Storage Post is your local self-storage expert. Rent a unit online today and experience a Storage Post difference, the official self-storage partner of the New York Yankees.
1-1 to Dominguez. Checked his swing, pitch up high, did not go, says Mike Malinsky, umpire at third. 2-1. Here's the next pitch. Swing on a foul back. 2-2. Boy, that's amazing. 13 batters, 8 strikeouts. Couple of balls, let's see. Wells hit a ball hard, lined out to right. Pretty much it. 2-2 pitch. That's down and away, ball 3.
And Jax has been economical, so he could go deep anyway, but he's stretched out fully now. When he initially made the transition, it was an inning, 2 innings as an opener. He went 6 last time.
His pitch. And there goes a perfecto, ball 4 outside, and the Yankees have their first base runner here in the 5th inning. And you can hear the applause from Yankee fans, and we saw this theme back in Boston, right?
At Sonny Gray, that perfect game bid that was ended by Ahmed Rosario. A no-hit bid and the perfect game
Yep.
bid ended by Rosario. Peyton Bennett had a no-hitter through 4.
As Jazz Chisholm struck out on an off-speed pitch away from him. Takes a fastball outside here. Ball 1.
And Peyton Tully, who was perfect through 5.
Yeah, you bet. See if they put a different ending on this one. Still has the no-hitter intact. 1-0 to Jets. Throw over to first. And back to the dive is Dominguez. Top of the 5th brought to you by Elect 825, building our future. Caminero, third baseman, in on the grass. Shortstop Walls playing up the middle. Palacios guarding a 4-hole on the right side. Here's 1-0. Dominguez can really run. Here's pitch. Taking off high. 2-0. So advantage Jazz Chisholm here. Yankees at 49-40. 4 games behind these Rays. This is the first of 4 here in St. Pete. Here's pitch to Jazz. Taken for a strike.
Dominguez full count walk was the first walk of the game, brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you could be driving a new Toyota? Route22Toyota.com.
Good pitch here for Jazz. 2-1. Runner holds pitch. Dug out nicely by the catcher Fortes. Ball 3. So after 13 consecutive, he walks Dominguez, and he's way behind Jazz Chisholm here.
Jazz back in the lineup after that right big toe discomfort. He says it flares up and throbs from time to time. Good to go today.
See if he can get something to lean on right here. 3-1. There's a pitch from Jax. Check this swing. Ball 4. Back to back walks. Now you gotta capitalize. You gotta capitalize right here. First and second. 1 out. And brings up Jose Caballero, one time Tampa Bay Ray, and a visit by the pitching coach. And that's Kyle Snyder, who's been here for a long time.
And this consultation on the mound by Kyle Snyder brought to you by the Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys, call for a free consultation at 1-800-8-million. Dave, what we've seen lately, and the first runners in scoring position opportunity didn't come until the Yankees were behind. 7th inning yesterday. When they've had these chances, they've had the door open a crack, and they have not busted it down.
Bet.
You got to bust it down for Cam Schlittler right now.
They were top 10 runners in scoring position, batting average. They start tonight 18th in the bigs.
And 10 for their last 91.
That is an ugly number. Oh, my goodness. Whew. Well, nothing that a good base knock wouldn't cure right now from Jose Caballero one time, Ray. Great speed out there. Dominguez at second. Jazz Chisholm, he's got the gloves on. Here's the pitch. Griffin Jacks, and now Cabby going to challenge. Pitch is called a strike by Emil Jimenez.
Why did he tell you to strike call?
Cabby thought it was well off the plate. Let's see. Ooh, boy.
That's a strike.
That's a strike.
Oh, my.
By about, what, two stitches. That's how much the plate had got.
It's by stitches. None of the ball hit. It's just a stitch hit.
It's seriously, I'm not exaggerating. Wow. Infielded double play depth. Best threat of the ball game so far. 1-0-1 here with a couple of men aboard for Cabby. And takes a pitch outside. Checked out a first base umpire. Gabe Morales said he's good to go. Did not swing. Count is at 1-1.
So the Rays tried to grab a strike defensively against McMahon earlier. They missed. Caballero barely missed there. Both teams one challenge remaining in the 5th.
Big pitch here, 1-1. Pitch to Cabby outside. And boy, the command that Griffin Jacks had through the first 13 hitters has abandoned him. Walked the last 2 hitters. Caballero's got him 2-1 here. And out time, granted.
Dave, Caminero is way back at third, especially considering Caballero's at the plate. It's already a spot where, with nobody out, Caballero would immediately bunt. If he drops one right now, it's a base hit.
He could also leave the yard too. He had a good time at BP here.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
BP. I don't want to get Two stretched out. Here's pitch. Swing on and hit to the on-deck circle. Third base side, 2-2. Cabby's got 8 home runs, 29 runs batted in.
And I'm glad you qualified it with BP, but he's got pop.
Yes, he does.
It's a show when you watch him in BP.
You probably heard us talking about when he was up in Boston during BP. He was light tower. He was hitting it on the Lansdowne Street.
It's real.
Here's a big pitch. Another one. 2-2 with 2 on. Pitch to Caballero. Swung on it. Hit down the right field line. It is slicing foul. And you could hear the Yankee fans trying to will that baby fair.
They're like waving their arms to the left, all those fans down the right field line. Had a lot of carry, and the bullpen that's in foul territory down the right field line. Caballero just cleared maybe 30 feet from the foul pole.
Griffin Jacks comes set. 2-2 to Caballero. The pitch. Swing on deep drive. Left field. Going back, and it is out of here. 3-run homer, Jose Caballero. And the Yankees have a 3-0 lead here in the 5th inning. Welcome back to Tampa Bay, Mr. Jose Caballero for Cabby. Home run number 9 takes his RBI total to 32. Say goodbye to the no-hitter for Griffin Jackson. Has really come apart here in the 5th inning.
And say goodbye to the shutout, all in one swing. And there's that BP power we were reminiscing about from Boston and throughout the season. That was a shot way out to left field.
He didn't cheat himself. What a swing. First pitch to McMahon. The crowd's still buzzing. Outside, ball 1. Man, the Yankee fans are jacked.
Very emphatic bat flip on that blast by Caballero.
Pitch to McMahon on the outside corner for a strike. 1-1.
He swung. He knew it. He chucked the bat towards the third base dugout and started pounding the chest with his palm.
Wow. 1-1 to McMahon. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball in on his hands.
Boy, that makes this dugout feel good after all they've been through the last couple of weeks. And that first Yankee home run brought to you by your local Kia dealers. Visit kia.com. Discover movement that inspires.
3-0 Yankees. A 1-2 to McMahon. The pitch. Check the swing. Was well outside. 2-2. McMahon struck out looking his first time up. Boy, good for Cabby, good for the Yankees. And wow, they needed that. 2-2. There's pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Another strikeout for Griffin Jacks. He's got 9. 2 down here in the 5th inning.
And that's 9 homers for Cabby. Ties a career high. Still early July. Midst of a career year brewing with the Yanks.
He's at shortstop tonight. Here's Austin Wells. Hard hit line out to right field his first time up. Swing and a miss. Boy, that was the jolt that was very much needed by this ball club. Griffin Jacks stunned. Next pitch, half swing, and Wells full big time. He's the hitter's worst nightmare is being in between. Cam Schlittler has got something to work with now, a 3-0 lead. Wells behind 0-2, trying to keep this thing going. He's a 6-man to the plate. Pitch, swung on, half swing, and he fouls it off left side.
And the way this pitcher's duel was going back and forth, the domination the first 4 innings, not just 1 run, but 3 runs. That feels like 10 in that Yankee dugout right now.
Wells going to ask for it and get time. That was a moment for Jose Caballero and the Yankees. 0-2 here to Wells. 2 out, nobody on. Here's pitch. Up high. 1-2. It's amazing how things can turn like that. Griffin Jacks open up this inning, striking out Bellinger for his 8th strikeout and his 13th consecutive batter retired. Here's pitch, swing and a miss, and Wells' nightmare continues. That's 10 strikeouts for Griffin Jacks. But the big story, 3-run homer, and he makes him count after 2 walks to Dominguez and Chisholm. Cabby, 3-run homer, 3-0 Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Our field is your field. RWJ Barnabas Health, official hometown healthcare system of Red Bull, New York. Learn more at
It's a high shot back into deep left field. Collins turning around, and that baby is out of here. Home run for Caminero, and he continues. What a blistering pace. Another 3-run home run for Junior Caminero, and the Rays now lead 4-1. What a stretch he is on. The American League Player of the Week. That gives him 23 home runs.
So Rockies is really like where my major league career really took off. You know, it was a special time in my life, 7 years with the team. And this jersey in particular, 2018 postseason patch on it here. So I've always kept all these jerseys with the patch on them because that's what it's all about, is getting to the playoffs and trying to win the championship. You know, the black jersey with the cutoff, not a lot of teams rock the cutoff anymore, but this is a jersey we wore all the time in Colorado.
I believe this one's it's a rookie card, I know, but I feel like it's the first card that I ever, like, big league card. Obviously, as a kid, trying to get to the big leagues, the dream of making it. But as a kid that had cards, right, as a kid, this is like seeing your card the first time is pretty cool. So that's pretty powerful when you see that card.
Gosh, we've gone to Sea Dogs games since we were kids.
I've been coming to see the Sea Dogs for the last 30 years. Great experience.
Everybody here is just bends over backwards to help people out and wish the world was like it is right here.
Bottom of the 5th inning here in St. Pete. Johnny DeLuca, Chandler Simpson, Nick Fortes, 5, 6, and 7 coming up against a big right-hander. Slittler has struck out 4. Giving up just 1 hit. He hasn't walked anybody. First pitch. And bouncing ball right to McMahon. Takes his time. Throws over a little bit high, but Goldschmidt is there for the play. Gets up in the air a little bit. And we get 1 out here.
And so far, there's been vintage Cam Schlittler flushing away that Detroit start quickly and now working with their lead. And our Bet365 real-time money line is -900 for the Yankees and +550 for the Rays. Powered by Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only.
Chandler Simpson bounced into a force out. First time up. Left-hand hitter. First pitch strike from Cam. Bottom of the 5th, brought to you by Key Food and their family of supermarkets. That home run by Caballero, by the way, the last time he homered was June 25th up in Boston. Cam working a pretty good pace now. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch. In tight, backed him off a little bit and got the corner for his troubles.
And we were talking about Caballero tying a career high with all that sneaky power. 9 homers with these Rays in 2024. That came in 139 games. This year, 9 homers in 77 games.
You like the sound of that. 3-0 Yankees, 1 out. Bottom 5 here at St. Pete at the Trop. 0-2 to Simpson. And Slittler comes right out, and here's ground ball. McMahon charges. Bare hand can't make the play. And he wouldn't have had him anyway, because Simpson, again, one of the fastest guys in baseball. That was a gallant effort by McMahon. He knew it was do or die. Grab with the right hand and then still have to need a prayer to throw him out.
Yeah, weirdly, almost a blessing in disguise that popped out of McMahon's right hand because he's getting ready to throw that ball. You don't want to throw that ball. Simpson's chugging. He's the fastest man in baseball. You do not throw that ball, and it bounced off just beneath that right hand of McMahon.
Man, still want to see a match race. He and Bobby Witt. Find a couple other guys. I'd love to see that.
It's a 9-game hitting streak.
Nick Fortes, right-hand hitting catcher, looks the first pitch down low, ball 1.
It's a 9-game hitting streak for Simpson. He's 11 for 32 over that stretch. Yeah, some of the Rays broadcasters were joking. He should be fined when he hits the ball in the air.
Seriously.
Because it's an auto out. Just put it on the ground somewhere.
1-0. There goes Simpson. Got a good jump. Ball put in play to the right side. Jazz two-hopper throws over to first for out number 2. Simpson safe at second. So with the right-hand hitter up, well, the Yankees caught a break that Jazz wasn't the cover guy. And he was right. He was in the right place to record that out. 2 down. And brings up Richie Palacios, second baseman. Grounded out to Goldsmith at third. Goldie deep at first. That's where he grounded out last time. Two outs here, bottom 5, 3-0 Yankees. Game 1 of 4 big games here with the Yankees down 4 games in the standings to the first place Rays. Pitch from Schlittler. It's in there for strike. Palacios wearing the safety glasses from the Berkeley Carroll School in Brooklyn. Next pitch down low. 1-1.
Dave, I have an answer for you. Bobby Witt Jr. versus Chandler Simpson, average sprint speed. Updated metrics, it's 30.3 feet per second for Bobby Witt, 29.9 for... that is so close.
Somebody sound the trumpet. There's 1-1 pitch to Palacios, swings and fouls it off left side. That's something, man.
30.3 feet per second, 29.9. That's the margin between the two.
Two outs, runner at second, 3-0 Yankees. 1-2 pitch coming to Palacios, left-hand hitter, the second baseman for the Rays. Pitch from Schlittler, swung on to hit to left field. Here's Bellinger coming on. Can't get it on one hop. No chance against Simpson. Simpson was 3/4 of the way home down the third base line. So throws over to second. And RBI single for Richie Palacios puts Tampa Bay on the board. It's 3-1 here in the 5th. Richie, RBI number 25.
That's another tough 2-out backbreaker. Yankee starting pitchers. That's been a theme lately. Schlittler going so well, and that wasn't it hard whatsoever. Just a little flare job, shallow left, nothing Bellinger could do. Play it on a hop and throw back in a second.
Here's Taylor Walls, switch hitter, shortstop, and batting lefty. He looks at the pitch outside, ball 1. He's 0 for 1 with the ground out. Jazz Chisholm at second. So 3-1 now. The Yankees on top. Caballero with a home run. Top half of this inning, a 3-run shot after a couple of walks. 1-0 here to Walls. And check swing up the third base line going foul. Would have been big trouble had it been fair.
And Richie Palacios, the Brooklyn kid, who had his way last time he saw the Yankees at the stadium. Remember that game, 8th inning, extended rally against Tim Hill. Palacios is in the middle of it with a 2-run single.
Walls back in there. He's got a 1-1 pitch coming. 2 out, 1 on. Schlittler from the stretch. Palacios holds at first, doesn't go. Here's pitch. Inside, backs Walls off the plate. Ball 2-2-1. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Ray Wells reacted, thought he might have got hit there on the swing. 2-2.
Same exact spot Schlittler was before. 2 outs and 2 strikes. So you talk about that extra anger behind certain pitches. Might be seeing it here.
Caballero playing up the middle. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Walls. And swing and a miss, got him. I would say there's a little anger on that one. Yes, indeed. Strikeout number 5 for Cam Schlittler for the Rays. A run on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave a man. To the 6th we go. 3-1 Yankees on double.
Ketel Marte, for the first time in his career, has homered in 4 consecutive ball games. He's homered in 4 straight, 5 of his last 6. That's 17.
1 earned run, 2 runs on 1 hit, no walks, and 9 strikeouts for Tarek Skubal. Just nice to see him get back to being dominating Tarek Skubal, because this is the guy we're going to see a lot of the rest of the year.
7 scoreless innings for Christopher Sanchez tonight, lowers his ERA to exactly 2.00.
It's a long home run for Junior Caminero. He's homered now in 5 consecutive games.
He has 8 home runs in his last 7 games. Those are video game numbers.
What a start for Cade Cavalli. Ends his night with an even 100 pitches, strikes out a career-high 13, and gets some love from his teammates and coaches.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back. Bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the Ultimate Mystery Player Challenge, and Immaculate Grip, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, the all-new Daily Walk-Off. Lock in your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play. Only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Yankees radio.
Talk Bronx Bombers baseball with Boomer and Gio. Weekday mornings on 1019 WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1, New York, and Odyssey Sports Station.
Right-hander Cole Sulcer takes over on the mound. First pitch to Trent Grisham, down low, ball 1.
Sulcer struggling of late for Tampa. Veteran right-hander, 36 years old, 18 runs allowed last 16 appearances.
Speed pitch in there for a strike to Trent, 1-1. Grisham, a couple of ground outs to the right side. He's 0 for 2. Big damage done. 5th inning after 2 walks. Jose Caballero blasted a home run straight away left field. 3-run shot. There's a pitch fouled off by Grisham, 1-2.
So we take a peek at the final line for Griffin Jacks. Just the 1 hit, and it's a 3-run shot by Caballero. But the 2 walks will come back to haunt. That's what he'll look at.
I'm sure he's beating himself up right now with it. Boy, he had 10 strikeouts.
And tied a career high.
Grisham steps back into the box. Top of the order, Grisham, Rice, and Goldschmidt. 1-2. And check the swing successfully. 2-2.
The new Motorola Razr Ultra is the official smartphone of the New York Yankees. It's the most powerful razor ever. Buy now at Motorola.com.
Grisham 0 for 2 against Sulcer. His pitch swung on and fouled back. Sulcer out of born in Santa Isabel, California, Cleveland, 25th round pick back in 2013, and Ivy Leaguer out of Dartmouth. Next pitch, swing on, hit hard, right to the first baseman, Aranda. 1 out. Hit it a ton and nothing to show for it.
Second hard hit ball for Grisham. Comes up empty, 0 for 3. Sulcer grew up in Santa Isabel, California. That's a small mountain town population of 500.
Yo, talk about knowing everybody. Ben Rice struck out looking and swinging. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike from Sulcer.
So he and his brother Bo, they would work on their baseball skills on an unused barn.
Pitch to Rice, a drive, deep left field, going back to left fielder on the track. Simpson makes the catch. So a confrontation, a couple of Dartmouth graduates. Ben Rice and Cole Sulcer. 2 down.
Sulcer's degrees from Dartmouth, mechanical engineering and public policy. Made the most of that education.
That's very impressive. Here's Goldschmidt. Backs off a pitch in tight, ball 1. Goldie ground out to short and a strikeout. Goldie 0 for 1 against Sulcer. Next pitch, a little bit late on a breaking ball. 1-1. Three-1 lead for the Yankees. Here's a drive deep down the left field line. It is just foul. You love the sound. It looked good, and then it hooked too much. But, boy, he got barrel on that baseball.
That was high and majestic, but Goldschmidt was gritting his teeth. He knew it the second he hit it that it was twisting foul. Sulcer might work a 1-2-3 here. This has been loud contact for the Yanks.
1-2. Way outside, backhanded by Fortes. That was in the left-hand hitter's box. 2-2. Third baseman Cameron Arrow walls the shortstop there deep on the left side. 2-2. Pitch down low and away. Ball 3. Top of the 6th brought to you by Amvutra. Vutrisiran. Ask your doctor about Amvutra and visit amvutra.com to learn more today. 3-2 to Goldie. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called. He knew it. He was setting fastball, got a breaking ball. 1-2-3. Sulcer, good frame in the 6th. Yankees lead 3-1 here at St. Pete. Here in WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
The top of the 6th inning is presented by Amvutra. Vutrisiran. Ask your doctor about Amvutra and visit amvutra.com.
Foul ground, and he's got it. What a catch by Max Kepler. Wow.
Hook and Valdez. And Valdez comes up with it. Oh, my.
Swing a soft ground ball towards third. Bichette on the backhand has it. Crossfires to first. Got him.
Bichette with the backhand play. The bouncing throw on 2 hops in time.
Ground ball hit to second. Diving play by Homer. Shuffles to second, and they get the force. Diving into right field. Osana gets up and throws out Berger.
Ground ball hit to the right side. Diving stop to his left. Horner throw to first in time to get Tatis.
Freely coming on and dives. He caught it. Sproat loves it. Shortstop Henderson diving.
Throws to first. Did they get him? Yes, they did.
Diving stop by Edman to his feet. Long throw to first there in plenty of time.
To the right side. Diving stop. Clemens finds the grip and gets the out at second base. The Sun, who's going to get it? Corona Grower makes the catch. Corona Grower in trouble again. Oh, he caught it again.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back, bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the Ultimate Mystery Player Challenge, and Immaculate Grip, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, the all-new Daily Walk-Off. Lock in your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play. Only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Third generation Chef IQ scents at chefiq.com. That's chefiq.com.
3-1 lead. Cam Schlittler and the Yankees here at Tampa Bay against the first place Rays. First of 4 games. Yankees 4 games behind the first place Rays. And here we go with Yandy Diaz leading off, right-hand hitter. And it looks at the first pitch breaking ball from Cam Schlittler for strike.
It's time to deliver the scores from around the league, brought to you by Amazon Hub Delivery. Visit Amazon.com/Hub Delivery.
0-1 from Cam. Swung on and hit foul out of play down the right field line. Diaz 0 for 2 tonight.
Houston had that 4-1 lead on the Altuve 3-run home run in D.C. Nationals have rallied to tie the game at 6 on a C.J. Abrams 3-run shot.
Diaz, leading hitter in the American League, and a pitch. Taken down low, ball 2.
It's number 19 for Abrams, and we'll see him. We'll see the Nationals this weekend.
Correction, ball 1, 1-2. Diaz, Aranda, and Cabanero top of the order for the Rays. Here's pitch from Cam. Breaking ball, missed up high. 2-2.
Braves leading the Mets 2-1. Play bottom of the third inning. Carson Benj a homer for the Mets, number 11.
2-2. The pitch, swing on a hit foul right side. They don't sell tickets in the upper deck here in this building. When they fill it for baseball, it's usually in the high 30,000s. But this, considering how they have it laid out, the lower bowl and then a mezzanine level, it's still going to be a pretty good crowd considering.
They're probably 80% full right now.
Yeah. 2-2. Yandy Diaz and a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good looking pitch right there. Four-seamer with great movement. Strikeout number 6 for Cam, 1 down, 6th inning.
This is a key inning for Schlittler. You can tell he knows it. Allows 1 run back last inning, just a little 2-out flare backbreaker. At the top of the order, the 3 pillars, as Aaron Boone calls them. Diaz, Aranda, Caminero, all in the 6th inning with a 3-1 lead, and he unleashed 100 up in the zone right there.
Here's Jonathan Aranda. First baseman, left-hand hitters, Cade twice. First pitch from Cam. Fastball went right after him, swing and a miss. Aranda, 8th in batting in the American League. Caminero's up next. He's 7th. Diaz, the leader, starting today. Seen plenty of Aranda the last couple of years. Walked off the Yankees once this year and once last year. And there's another fastball that's in there for a strike. Aranda out of Tijuana, Mexico.
Some housekeeping on our scoreboard. The Royals, who have had a miserable year offensively. 15-1 over the Phillies. They hung 12 hits, 9 runs on Christopher Sanchez.
Yikes. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Fastball at 99 and change. 7th strikeout for Cam Schlittler. 2 out, 6th inning, 3-1 Yankees.
He's not messing around. And that fastball had tailing movement. Riding away, right at the knees, down in the zone. That's not straight as a string on the 4-seam. That had a tail and 2 consecutive Ks.
7 for the ball game. Cam's given up a run on 3 hits. His pitch, swung on and hit down the right field line by Caminero, and it goes foul. Caminero, Jr.'s the 3rd baseman for the Rays. A ground out to short and a pop out to Jazz Chisholm at 2nd. 7 strikeouts, a run on 3 hits, and no walks as Cam taking a walk around the mound right now. As Caminero taking his time to get back into the mound, and when Cam gets set, pause at the dirt, gets that right foot set up, and now walks into the windup. He's ahead on 1. Here's pitch, swing, and a little dribble third base side. It goes foul. That would have been a base hit had it stayed fair because McMahon was playing deep. So 0-2.
Dave, didn't you love when Schlittler earned his first All-Star game nod this past week? It's way more focused about, hey, I haven't been myself my last couple of starts. The team isn't playing as well. Very self-aware responses, knowing, hey, his ascension has been rapid the past year, but he just wants his team to win a championship.
He is so brutally honest about his performances. You can't go around predicting baseball, but you sort of had a feeling that he was going to, at the very least, have a good performance tonight. He's doing that. There's some problems with the home plate. I don't know what's going on. Emil Jimenez brushing it off. Junior Caminero, 26 home runs, 56 runs batted in. Only Yordan Alvarez has more homers in the American League. Keep this guy in the yard. Cam, a long look now into that wind. The 0-2 to Caminero. And the pitch. Swung on and popped it up. Playable. Left side. McMahon, 3rd baseman with Caballero coming over. Foul territory. Makes the grab, and a nice, easy inning for Cam Schlittler against the top 3 hitters in this ball club. Strikeout, strikeout, pop-up. You like the sound of that song. We go to the 7th inning, 3-1.
Williams pops it up. Another one for Jeffers. Well, the best
part about it is that he can actually try to smile a little bit.
Jeffries laughs at himself, and I think that's cool, because I'm not laughing at his inability to catch the pop. And that's the way the game is. You have to be able to laugh at yourself a little bit.
Bottom four, 3-0 Blue Jays. Kazuma Okamoto to lead it off for the Blue Jays. Hit a fly ball to right in his first at bat. As Okamoto drills one. High, deep, gone! His first home run as a Blue Jay, and it is 4-0. Big time power to the opposite field.
He came here with a power bat, and to show that early in the season, he's got these fans on their seats.
Well, we had a special guest on the field before the game today, Pepe the Penguin.
Pepe was a little cranky today.
If you're at the ballpark with your kid, what's most important? You got to get snacks for Junior. This is a rare father-son first base coaching combo.
Well, after Dinger put up a sign that said, "Mrs. Met, call me," Mrs. Met has her response.
That hit my bat. That was a foul ball I want to hit. He was trying to stay in the hit. See, look, he said foul ball, foul ball. He didn't want to go down to first base. He wanted to hit.
Ken Washington. He was born in Dallas, Texas, 6'2", 195. And this is his fourth year in the big league. Cincinnati for a couple. Parts of last year with Seattle. Part of this year. And then joining this Rays ball club. Right-hander. And first pitch to Bellinger. This is outside, ball one.
I was back on April 26th that Legumina was dealt from Seattle over here. Minor league righty Ty Cummings went back.
Here's Belly swinging through a breaking ball. 1-1. Tough go for Bellinger. A couple strikeouts. 0 for 2 tonight. Boy, he'd like to pick up his batting numbers on the road. Next pitch way outside.
The Yankees have felt the wrath of this Rays bullpen already this year. The trust tree includes Legumina, so they're using him to keep it right at bay.
Yankees lead 3-1. Next pitch down low to Bellinger. And the count is at 3-1. Bellinger, Dominguez, and Chisholm here in the top of the 7th. Legumina, fast worker. Next pitch. It's in there for strike. Not a big velo guy. Sinker in 93. Realize a lot on location. Right-hander from the first base side of the rubber, 3-2, and Belly hits one to left field. Fairly deep, but Simpson's got plenty of room in straightaway left field. Makes a one-hand catch about 2 steps in front of the track. 1 out.
And Bellinger went with it. That's about as hard of a fastball as 4 outer edge. On Tuesday, July 21st, come out to Yankee Stadium to celebrate the magic of Harry Potter and Yankees baseball together. The first 18,000 receive a special Aaron Judge Harry Potter bobblehead. Get your tickets today at Yankees.com.
1 out for Dominguez. It's Griffin Jacks out of the played his college ball at U.S. Air Force. Something's going on. Uh-oh, somebody might got tossed. Here comes Aaron Boone coming out. And Emil, crew chief coming in, Doug Eddings. I wonder if he threw Dominguez out.
Yeah, Aaron Boone had his left hand in a hold-on motion as he walked out of the dugout, as to say to everyone else that was barking and chirping, hey, don't come out with me. Let me handle this.
Talking to Doug Eddings in front of the Yankee dugout. As Chisholm joins in near the on-deck circle, and everybody said their piece, and Doug's going to jog back out to second base.
Ooh, looking at the replay, Jason Dominguez tapped his helmet twice, and he was looking for an ABS review there, and Emil Jimenez said no. He shook his head. Remember that happened to Dominguez, what, a week and a half ago? Tapped the helmet. He looks back, waiting for an ABS review. What happened against the White Sox?
All right, 0-1. Here's the pitch from Legamina. Pitch outside and low. 1-1. Meat of the order for the Yankees. Presented by Chef IQ Sense. Intuitive wireless meat thermometer. Makes dinner easy. Here's the next pitch. Swing on, rip foul down the right side. Look out up there in the second deck. So never under or overcook your chicken, fish, or meat. Again, buy yours today. ChefIQ.com. Top of the seventh, 3-1 Yankees. 1 out. And a 1-2 to Dominguez. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out. 2 down.
So Dave mentioned how Legamina got here in late April for Ty Cummings, a minor league righty. He was the same pitcher at Seattle, traded away to get Randy Arozarena back in 2024. Now he's back in Seattle system.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. struck out, walked in a 3-1 pitch, and the next hitter, Caballero, hit one out in left field. Fastball in the inner third for a called strike. Jazz 0 for 1 with a run scored today. 3 runs, 1 hit for the Yankees. Boy, it was a big one. Next pitch, bunt, and it goes foul. Third base side. Good idea. Execution didn't work. He did get down a base hit for a bunt. That was on Saturday before that game got out of hand. That was in the 6th inning when it was still a 6-4 ball game. Here's the next pitch to Jazz. Swings it, pops it foul left side. Count stays 0-2.
Seen a couple of nice sacrifice bunts lately, and that Wells drag bunt was exceptional. Forced Jazz bunting for a hit there.
That's right. 3-1 pitch. And it scores 3-1. That was an 0-2 pitch. Jazz strikes out for the second time. And that'll do it for the Yankees in the 7th. A 3-1 lead on 1 hit. The home run by Caballero here in Tampa Bay as we go bottom 7. WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
We have a couple things out here for the first acknowledged unassisted triple play. And Cy Young said, Neil, where are you going? He said, 3 outs.
Neil Ball had a fairly short career as a big leaguer, but continued playing in the minors where he encountered true baseball royalty.
Now we're going to connect to Babe Ruth.
He dominated the game like no one else had before.
I'm holding Babe Ruth's bat.
During a 1934 baseball barnstorming tour of Japan, Ruth faced 17-year-old pitcher Eiji Sawamura. Sawamura became a hero in Japan, and the Nippon Professional Baseball League's version of the Cy Young Award bears his name. Maeda won the award in 2010 and again in 2015, when the runner-up was Shohei Ohtani.
First pitch crushing! Oh, man!
Like the 3 outs of a triple play. It all connects.
Go to baseballhall.org to plan your visit to the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York, and catch every episode of Hall of Fame Connections on MLB.tv.
Two-run double.
Colson Montgomery, back it goes!
Citgo app today and you're good to go. Savings good up to 30 gallons only at participating locations. Data rates may apply.
In baseball, great plays happen in a flash. In Red Pocket Mobile, a real person answers in around 2 minutes or less by phone or chat. No bench time, just real help when you need it. Step up to better wireless at redpocket.com. Proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Cam Schlittler soldiering on here with a 3-1 lead. 3 runs, 1 hit for the Yankees. A run on 3 hits for Tampa Bay. And Cam's going to face Cedric Mullins leading off here in the home 7th. Swing and a fly ball, right field, backing up Dominguez, plenty of room. Coming in now a little bit towards to his left. He makes a catch, 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now it's pitch number 77 for Schlittler, so awfully economical all night, and the 7th inning stretch was sponsored by Visit Atlantic City. Plan your visit to our iconic beachside destination.
So one pitch, one out. Here's Johnny DeLuca.
Number 56, Chris Roycroft. 56, Roycroft.
Johnny DeLuca has the first hit for Tampa Bay. That was back in the 2nd inning. He since grounded out to third. McMahon is almost in the cut. First pitch outside, ball 1.
Chris Roycroft, who just got here. Rays called him up from AAA today. He's warming.
DeLuca, right-hand hitter against the righty Schlittler. 1-0. Missed outside, not by much. 2-0. The Yankee fans come out to the stadium August 4. Yankees take on the Cardinals. First 18,000 guests will receive a Yankees bucket hat courtesy of Cannon. Get your tickets today at Yankees.com. Here's pitch. Fastball missed outside. So he's behind 3-0 to DeLuca, who started the night at 270 hitter. 5 homers and 25 runs batted in. Here's the next pitch from Cam. Went right down the middle, got the strike, taken all away. DeLuca.
Doesn't it say so much about Cam Schlittler? Pitcher, person, come off your worst start. Now 30 starts into your big league career, no problem. Here you are, 7th inning of a huge game.
I guess good ball club. 3-1. Pitch. Took a little off. Fouled back by DeLuca. Four-seamer's got tremendous movement tonight. Wow. 3-1 Yankees here, bottom 7, 1 out, 3-2 pitch here to DeLuca. The pitch. Swung on and fouled back again.
You're right. It's 98, 99, 100, but it's tailing.
Yeah.
So it's almost acting as a sinker, but that's his four-seam.
Tampa Bay's been playing some good ball. They won 9 consecutive games until Houston stopped them the last 2 days in Houston. 3-2 to DeLuca. Swung on, popped up. Right side, easy play for Paul Goldschmidt, the first baseman. Makes a one-hand catch. 2 down. Boy, this is just an outstanding bounce-back performance here by Cam Schlittler.
And there hasn't even been movement in the Yankee bullpen. So if you're wondering, with the economy and Schlittler now approaching 85 pitches, whether there's any idea. Nope. Aaron Boone is saying, here's a guy who's pitched like an ace since the moment he got here, and he's going.
Chandler Simpson steps in. McMahon up the middle. Here's the ball hit up the middle. And wow, Caballero got rid of that in a hurry. Bouncing ball, high chopper coming towards first base, and he threw a dart and quickly, a lot on it. I was about to say to McMahon was in very close to third, and Chandler put it in play. That's a fine play by Caballero. Good.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back. Bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the Ultimate Mystery Player Challenge, and Immaculate Grip, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, the all-new Daily Walk-Off. Lock in your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play. Only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Strike 3. Change up right down the chute.
Watch his bite on this ball. Whee! Right at the bottom of the zone.
Swing and a miss. 4 strikeouts for Sanchez.
Well, that changeup rears its ugly head again, this time to Haggerty. And
today.
Chris Roycroft is a new Rays righty. He's making his Rays debut, acquired from the Cardinals earlier in June. He was getting lit up there, but he's been impressive. Triple-A Durham for the Rays, and here he is facing the Yanks in the 8th.
Jose Caballero leads off, 3-run homer. That's the difference in this game. First pitch, in there for a strike. Cabby with his first home run since June 25th in Boston. 9 home runs, and now time called. And this kid not familiar with Mr. Caballero, who's not going to look at you till the 8-second mark on the pitch clock.
That's his game. Do not engage until 8 on that clock.
I don't know if he's got extraordinary peripheral vision or if he's counting by to himself. I got to ask him. Next pitch, way outside. 1-1.
I think he has eyes on the side of his face to tell him 9 seconds to go, 8 seconds to go.
You got countdown on the left and right side of the batter's eye in center field. 1-1 pitch to Cabby. Takes a slider for strike 1-2. Bottom third of the order, Caballero, McMahon, and Wells. 3-1 Yankees.
So Roycroft, who was DFA'd by the Cardinals, Rays got him in exchange for some cash. 5 1/3, 13 hits, 9 runs with St. Louis this year.
1-2 pitch. Way outside with a sweeper.
And Roycroft walked 8 in those 5 1/3.
That's a lot. It's all right-hander. 2-2 here to Cabby. 3-1 Yankees in the 8th. The pitch. Taken outside, gets through the glove of the catcher, Fortes, and the count runs full.
Come out to Yankee Stadium Monday, July 20th. The Yankees take on the Pirates. The first 15,000 receive a Yankees t-shirt courtesy of Sato. Get your tickets today at Yankees.com.
Chris Roykoff. And Cabby going to use it. He was getting ready to start. He's winding up. Cabby said, I'm going to take time out. 6'8", 230. Out of Aurora University in Aurora, Illinois. First base side of the rubber out of the stretch. 3-2 to Cabby. Swung on a deep drive left field again. Going back Simpson. Say goodbye. 10 rows deep. Jose Caballero putting on a show here in Tampa Bay. It's 4-1 Yankees. Boy, he threw that bat a long way as he salutes the boys in the bullpen. They're going nuts. Cabby.
That's a career high 10 home runs for Jose Caballero. 2 tonight when the Yankees desperately needed it against his former team. Passing his 9 he hit a couple of years ago with these Rays. 10 homers, a career high, and he's driven in all 4.
And you might have noticed here in radio how loud that was.
It's a rocket.
He's accounted for all 4 runs. The Yankees have 4 runs on 2 hits. First pitch to McMahon's in there for strike. A 3-run homer in the 5th. His next at-bat just happened back-to-back plate appearances with a home run. 0-1 to McMahon. And he takes pitch inside, 1-1.
So the second career multi-homer game for Caballero. Dave, you remember that game at Steinbrenner Field last year against the Rays?
Yes, indeed.
That's the other multi-homer game.
Wow. 1-1. Got the Yankee fans buzzing here in this crowd. Here's pitch slashed foul. 18,129 here at Tropicana Field.
And if I'm not mistaken, that was one of those 8-9 homer games for the Yankees last year.
Yeah.
And Caballero was in on all of the fun.
1-2 to McMahon coming. Got that on a 3-2 pitch. 1-2 here to McMahon. And he fouls one behind home plate, 1-2.
So it's quite literally 4-1 Caballero. 2 hits, 2 homers, both Caballero. That's a scoring.
Batting in the 7th spot in the order. McMahon struck out looking and swinging. 0 for 2. In a 1-2 hole here. Left-hand hitter against the righty Roycroft. The pitch. Take it up high. Ball 2. What a big blast. 2-2. 2-2 pitch to McMahon. Strike 3 called. Good location there by Roycroft. That's his first strikeout. 1 out here in the 8th. People were chanting USA. I was wondering if the USA soccer team had just scored. They were cheering there.
Every time I hear
They
that,
did.
I
Is that what
assume
it
they
was?
did?
That's what they did. Because
Okay.
when we were in the break, they were down 1-0. Here's a pitch swing on blooper. Handled on the left side by Caminero off the bat of Wells. Easy pop-up. Caught by Junior, and there's 2 down. Tough night again for Wells, 0 for 3.
So it was one of those historic power showings the last time Caballero, and the only time Caballero hit 2. Judge in that game homered, Bellinger hit 2, Stanton hit 2, Jazz homered, Rice homered.
Was that last April?
Last August.
Here is Trent Grisham. Looks at the first pitch, strike. 4-1 Yankee lead.
That was a 9-homer game. Did it multiple times last year.
0-1 to Trent. Hit the ball hard, lined out hard to first base. He bounds one foul, first base side. 0-2. Ben Rice is on deck. Brought to you by TimberTech Decking and Railing. Everything wood should be. Visit timbertech.com. 0-2, 2 out. 4-1 Yankee lead, top 8. Pitch to Grish. Swung on and popped up. Out of play, left side.
I remember after that game at Steinbrenner Field last year, Caballero was honest. He admitted there is something to play in your former team.
Oh, yeah.
And he traded you, wanting to get out for these games. Now you're a Yankee. You're representing the Yankees, and he thrives in these situations.
That he does. 0-2. Pitch to Grisham. Check this swing. He's good to go. So 1-2. Grisham 0 for 3. Ground out the first. 2 ground outs at first and a line out the first. So he's been pulling the ball here tonight. 1-2. Swing on and hit foul to our left again. Cam Schlittler, by the way, has thrown a beauty. 7 innings. 1 run. 3 hit ball.
And there is not a stir in that Yankee bullpen up the third base side.
7 strikeouts. Here's 1-2 to Grisham. Breaking ball inside. 2-2. For Roycroft, career game number 55. Broke in the 24 season. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Strike 3 to Grisham. Highlight of the inning, a Jose Caballero solo blast straight away left field. Good 10-12 rows up. And the Yankees have a 4-1 lead. We go bottom 8 with Cam Schlittler on his way back out to the mound here at WFAN. Yankees radio driven by Jeep.
Welcome to a car that learns your routine. Welcome to a car that parks itself. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz. Go to your local dealer for incredible deals on the GLC and GLE SUVs at the Welcome Home Celebration going on now.
This broadcast is fueled by Citgo. Here's a club you'll want to get into, Club Citgo. Download the Club Citgo app now and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first.
And there's a shot into left field. Stanton on his way around to score. And the Yankees are on the board. First, it's 1-0 New York. Bouncer headed up the middle, and that's going to get through and drive in a couple of runs. Up and sent into the right center field gap. McMahon's going to score easily. They're going to wave Wells around. Plays to third. 5-0 New York. Another one head for no man's land, but Harrison Bader read it well. Former Gold Glover comes up to make a very nice catch for the guy they call Big G, who has driven in a run with the 3rd straight hit to open the 5th inning. chopper for Jazz. Hot shot. And he makes the catch. That got on there on a line. And he's telling Jose Caballero, did you see that?
I could watch Jazz Chisholm play. I mean, he plays with such joy. Only David Cohn, Ron Guidry, and Mel Stottlemyre had opening day starts of 6+ innings with 2 or fewer hits and no runs allowed.
I was so inspired by what you were making that I want to do my own all-star ballpark bite, but I'm thinking we take some of that brisket that you make, and I'm going to do like a little slider. Got the pepper jack cheese, some American, get it going with some of the barbecue sauce that you have, that spicy, delicious one, and then caramelized onions. Make like a little sandwich. We cool?
Sound like a plan.
I think we did good.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Thank
Great.
you.
Thanks, Chef.
Schlittler's gone 8 twice in his career. Remember at Fenway Park earlier this year and against those Red Sox in the do-or-die Game 3 last year.
Neal 1. Taken down low. Fortes 0 for 2 tonight. But hits have been really scattered. DeLuca in the first. And then an infield hit by Simpson in the 5th. Palacios in the 5th. And that's it. 1-1. Fastball really firm on the outside corner. 1-2.
So, Dave, the 3 hits you're talking about, one of them a wedge shot, one of them an infield hit, and one of them a flare shot to left field. That's how dominant Schlittler's been. Nothing hard hit tonight.
Rays with the best home record in baseball, 31-12. 1-2 pitch. Swing on and hit up the middle. Jazz Chisholm waits. Takes time. Flips over to Goldie for the out at first base. And there's one down.
And there is still no movement in that Yankee bullpen up the third base side. So we're all wondering together. Schlittler stays economical. Could it be the ninth?
CG? A complete game?
Can you create the contract, Dave, and I'll sign it?
Man, oh man.
Someone needs to generate that. Sign it immediately.
Thing of the past, a complete game. Boy, start digging up last time we had one of those. There's Palacios taking a pitch outside, ball 1. Do not see many complete games in a game of baseball. That's the last minimum 10 years, probably more than that. His next pitch swung on, a little blooper into center field. That's a base hit. Grisham will retrieve and get it back in. Richie Palacios 2-hit night.
So an infield hit and 3 flare shots. Those are the 4 hits off Schlittler. And that's the execution. He wanted to be much better in that regard. Cutter that time in on the hands, and Palacios just pulled his own hands in quickly enough.
There's shortstop Taylor Walls. Fernando Cruz starting to heat up in the Yankee pen.
And he just got up as the Yankee infield starting to converge on Schlittler just for a quick chat. And Cruz operating with some urgency up that third base side, tossing the warm-ups. Paul Goldschmidt is always in the middle of these conferences, and that's the veteran wisdom.
You want him there, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Saw Fernando on Friday.
Now, Dave, I think maybe 10, 12 words were said in that conference, and Goldschmidt was responsible for all of it.
Pretty standard. One of many valued things he brings to this ball club.
Goldschmidt, who chose to be back this year, had other opportunities and wanted to run it back with this group. Unfinished business with the Yankees this year.
Four-seamer has been a great pitch for Schlittler tonight. 1 for 12, the Rays are. Pitch inside to Taylor Walls, the shortstop. He's grounded out the second and struck out. Yankees lead 4-1, bottom of the 8th. One out, one on. Infield at double play depth. Jose Caballero's put on a show. 3-run homer and a solo blast. Fastball, first strike. 1-1. Game summary brought to you by Helix Wireless, connecting everything, everywhere. Griffin Jacks had a perfect game into the 5th inning. With one out, there's 1-1 here. And swing and a miss. Fastball, top of the zone. So Jacks retired the first 13 men that he faced, but then seemed to lose it. Dominguez walked in a 3-2 pitch. Chisholm walked in a 3-1 pitch. Cabby worked the count to 2-2 and then hit a mammoth home run straight away to left field. 1-2 to Wall, shows bunt, bunts it foul, and that'll do it for him. Well, that was a curious choice.
Wow.
That's a strikeout for Cam Schlittler, strikeout number 8.
Wow, you bunt with 2 strikes. You better get that down. Stabs at it, strike 3.
Boy, if you're going to do it, you darn sure better get it down. Can't stab at it.
My goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, Dave, the last one in my mind, and I'll confirm this, but the Garrett Cole at the end of his Cy Young season in 2023, masterpiece complete game against the Blue Jays. That's the last one I can recall.
Top of the order. There's Yandy Diaz, first pitch way outside, ball 1. 8 strikeouts for Cam. .13 his career best a month ago on the 19th against Cincinnati. Diaz 0 for 3, right-hand hitter. Here's pitch. On the outside corner for strike.
And interestingly enough, after that dominance against Cincinnati, that started this 15-game stretch. That Saturday forward where the Yankees have really scuffled. A nice of bookends. Schlittler into it, and Schlittler leads the Yankees out of it.
1-1, 2 out, runner at first. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And here the Yankee fans are into it. Again, that 4-seamer is taking a huge turn to right-hand hitters. So he goes back to it. 1-2, 2 out, runner at first, the pitch. Up high. Boy, he overthrew that one. He could see him push off a little harder. Arm speed really came through. Empty the tank time. Sees Fernando getting ready. Fernando Cruz down the left field line. Cam leans in, comes set. The 2-2 pitch to Yandy Diaz. The pitch, swing, and an emergency hack, and he fouled it off right side.
Exactly 100 pitches for Schlittler now. And how about this ratio? 71 strikes, 29 balls. This will be 101. Looking to extinguish the 8th inning.
Take some of that every 5 days. 2-2, 2 out, runner at first. And the pitch, swung on, popped up. Right side, this should be Jazz. He's under it, waving off everybody near the foul line. Stays with it, makes a one-hand catch, letter high. Cam Schlittler, everybody. A beauty tonight. 8 strong innings. A 4-1 Yankee lead. He leads with a run on 4 hits and 8 strikeouts. And listen to these fans. 4-1.
Just when we think we've seen it all, baseball gives us something new to talk about.
Splits 2 defenders and makes a great grab.
The kick is good, right through the flying uprights.
Whoa, went down inside his chest protector.
That's not a catch?
Make way for Batman.
People would love this if we did Lady and the Tramp.
Ronald Acuna Jr. pouring dirt into Ozzy Albies' glove.
He flips the entire glove to first base.
Fast and furious and dead on.
Now let's dive into this week's top plays.
Is pulled and a leaping grab by Shoebake. Carson Bench with a pulchritudinous play.
Moving fast toward big league stardom.
Randy Rosarena! Superman catch! What a leaping grab by Quan.
And those 39-year-old legs are still cooking.
Oh, are you kidding me, Petey? Help it! Oh, hey now, hey now. What a play by Ryan McMahon.
How about that?
The first thing people realize is the history of Montgomery, and that history is real. So while that history is in the past, it also helps us move forward in a positive way.
Just like a lot of other of the 120 minor league teams, is the baseball is not what we do, right? The Tampa Bay Rays do a phenomenal job of sending amazing athletes here, and we let them handle the baseball, and we handle everything outside the line.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes. .com. Saving lives, drip by drip.
Hit by a car? Need help? Call the Barnes firm now at 1-800-8-million with offices in Manhattan and Long Island. Could be the best call you're gonna make.
Heck of a ball game. The Cam Schlittler, Jose Caballero extravaganza. Cabby with 4 runs batted in, and Schlittler 8 strong innings as Ben Rice takes the first pitch from Roycroft. Down low, ball 1. Rice, Goldie, and Cody Bellinger. Top 9, 4-1 Yankees. Next pitch. Ben hits one. High fly ball right field. Running out of room out there is DeLuca. Look it up. It's gone! Home run for Ben Rice, and the Yankees have a 5-1 lead here in the 9th inning. The Bronx Bombers putting on a show tonight. Cabby with 2, and now Ben Rice with a long ball. His 25th. RBI number 57. A 5-1 New York lead. Ben came into that at bat. A couple of strikeouts. And a fly, a hard hit liner to left. Here's Goldschmidt. That's a good sign. Bat's starting to heat up. It's only the 3rd hit, but the run total is nice. Here's a swing and a foul tip by Goldie. Ben Rice, 400 feet on the button for that 4-bagger. What a buzz the Yankees have brought to this ballpark. 18,129. Next pitch inside. And from the volume of sound, you say the majority are Yankee fans. Boy, straight away right field, a deep drive by Ben Rice. 1-1 to Paul Goldschmidt. And he looks at off-speed pitch in there for strike 1 and 2. Yankees lead in the major leagues. Home runs, they've hit 3 tonight. Gives them 131 on the season. This pitch fouled off right side by Goldie. Tampa Bay will have 2, 3, and 4 in the order coming up in the bottom of the 9th, and Fernando Cruz, actually it looks like Bednar. He'll double check that in a sec. Next pitch. Goldie swinging a miss with a sweeper. Strike 3, he's gone. And he's K'd his last 3 times. Twice swinging, once looking. Don't forget, after the game, stay tuned for the post-game show with Emmanuel Bavard, brought to you by Verizon Business. Take control of your mobile plan with My Biz Plan. It's Cody Bellinger. Tough night for him. Couple strikeouts and a fly to left, 0 for 3. Pitch from Roycroft. Could not check his swing. Pitch up under his hands. That's a strike. Belly, 329 at home. Batting average on the road, 182 entering tonight. Cam Schlittler. 4-seam fastball. The Rays were 1 for 14 on it. 0-1. Cody. Pitch down and in. Yankees up 5-1. 3 home runs. 3-run homer by Caballero. Solo homer by Caballero. And a leadoff homer here in the 9th by Ben Rice. Here's pitch, swing and a miss. Top of the zone, 1 and 2. So, Emmanuel, you must have been in the elevator when Ben Rice went deep, huh?
I heard your call loud and clear. Didn't see it, but I heard a lot of loud.
That it was, 1-2. And Belly swings through. Actually, the foul tip held on by Fortes, and that's a 3-strikeout night for Bellinger, 2 down.
So the 2 guys coming through again. They'll be heading to the All-Star team next week together. Cam Schlittler, Ben Rice, of course, the Caballero show. But those 2 had their fingerprints all over the season.
There's Jason Dominguez, a couple strikeouts. Scored on the 3-run homer by Cabby. First pitch, fouled off left side. must say, we eat too many strikeouts this evening. Jax had 10. 17 strikeouts tonight.
Wow.
That's a heck of a lot. There's a pitch, swung on, popped up, might be playable. Comes the catcher near the dugout, first base side, overran it. They overran it. And second life here for Dominguez. "17 strikeouts.
Yeah, what? 3 hits, 3 home runs. That's been the scoring.
That is a lot of Ks. The home runs certainly more than make up. Here's the 0-2. 2 out. And slapped down the left field line near the Yankee bullpen. Actually just shy of. Count stays 0-2 for Jason Dominguez. Roycroft. Pitch to Dominguez. Foul tip, and then oh boy, I got a piece of Fortes, the catcher.
Down at both knees. He got an immediate shot. Still down on those knees, looking right. A little dejection.
Yankees have lost 4 out of 5 so far to this point this season to the Rays. Looking good here tonight. 1-2 to Dominguez. 2 out here, top 9. Pitch. Just outside. Chris Roycroft thought he had a strikeout, but Emil Jimenez said, nope. Come on back on the mound. 2-2 to Dominguez. 2 out, nobody on. A run in on the Ben Rice homer. There's a pitch. Swung on and playable. Left side. Left field coming in is Chandler Simpson. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Another blast by the Yankees. Ben Rice with his 25th extends the lead to 5-1. We go bottom 9. Here comes David Bednar for closeout duties here on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
I can. You can't spell American without it. And now during the Jeep Make This the Summer event, you can celebrate.
What is something that you snack on that you don't worry about?
I love Uncrustables. I could eat like 10 of them in one sitting.
And no regard for his body? I don't even wait till it thaw out.
Hey, put them in a toaster next time. Just toast it, yep. It'll change your life.
Yeah, just an incredible play by Riley Green.
You are an all-star on the field and off, bro.
I appreciate it.
Hey,
thank you.
Riley Green, bro, food genius.
And what do we got? Oh, it's one of those parabolic mics. This is one of the sillier delays that I've seen.
Gino Hackett off his heels a little high. It's airmailed into right field.
He's at third, backpedaling, and he can't make the catch. That was awkward. Trying a little trickeration. Nobody fell for it. It's worth a shot. Why not?
Oh, that's funny. Wait till they mass market them, like the Grimace.
Yeah. All right, Ryan, PSA dove in. Do we have them graded?
We do. This is the first set of graded cards from the 2024 Topps MLB Network set.
I'm so excited about this.
Yeah.
Now, they all have the same grade, or?
No.
So one of us will be like the highest graded card.
Could be. There could be multiple. So first up, we got Mark DeRosa.
Of course, D-Rose a 10 out of 10. Handsome, athletic. All right.
Phillip.
Play the newest scratch-off games from the New York Lottery. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY.
David Bednar on for closing duties here for the Yankees, who have a 5-1 lead over first place Tampa Bay here at the Trop in St. Petersburg. First of 4 games here. Jonathan Aranda leads off, and first pitch fastball into dirt from Bednar. Aranda, Caminero, and Mullins, 2, 3, and 4 for the Rays.
And Bednar's been on the attack. He's on quite a run right now.
Next pitch from Bednar, swing on a hit foul, out of play left side. Yeah, he's really been pinpointing that fastball. Boy, I tell you, he's just getting after people. I love seeing that.
Bulldozing through the league.
Indeed. Here's a 1-1. Pitch. Pulled the string, swing and a miss. 1-2. Miranda struck out swinging 3 times. That's how good Cam Schlittler was. 8 strikeouts in 8 innings by Cam. A run on 4 hits. Fabulous ball game. 1-2. Bednar deals. Pitch. Swung on to hit the left field. Bellinger backing up. Turns, twists, makes the catch. Dude can play left field. A bullet hit right at him by a left-hand hitter. Had a little slice to it. Turned a little bit to his left, came back to his right, made the catch. 1 out. He really is a security blanket out there in left field. Save opportunity brought to you by Workman's Circle Multi-Care Center. The always dangerous Junior Caminero. First pitch, fastball, first strike. Junior 0 for 3. Round out to short, pop to second, and a foul out to third. Having a terrific season. Next pitch, breaking ball way outside, 1-1.
You had talked about what Schlittler did with Aranda a couple of times. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 3-pitch strikeouts with Caminero. Soft ground ball, a couple of lazy pop-ups.
You bet. 1 out, nobody on here. Bottom 9, 5-1 Yankees. Here at St. Pete. Next pitch from Bednar. Swing and a miss. Pitch disappeared, a splitter. 1-2. Bednar, his 35th game, 2-3 record, 3.00 ERA. Giving up a .226 batting average. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Caminero in a splitter at 91. 2 down.
That's been the formula. Bednar getting ahead all the time. And that splitter has been the wipe-out pitch, and nobody's had any chance with it.
Found his groove. 2 outs here. Cedric Mullins, left-hand hitter. 2 strikeouts and a fly to right tonight. First pitch. It's down low. Ball 1. Yankees only win prior to tonight, 2-0 back on May 24 at home with Judge 9th inning 2-run homer. First pitch. Splitter outside. 2-0.
We talked about the Yankee contingent all night, encompassing about 80% of this crowd. Well, they're lively right now.
Indeed. 2-0 to Mullins. Swung on, popped out, playable. Coming in is Grisham, short center field, makes the catch. Victory for the New York Yankees. They defeat Tampa Bay here at the Trop by the final of 5-1. A masterpiece by Cam Schlittler. And big time Bronx Bomber power exhibited by Jose Caballero. 3-run homer, a solo blast, and Ben Rice said, get me in on some of the action. He hit a home run as well. Second win of the season against Tampa Bay. So the Yankees are now 2-4 against the Rays, and they pick up a full game in the standings. They're now 3 games out of first place behind the Yankees with a high 5 line. Boy, oh boy, you want to talk about some smiles and a much-needed victory. Star of the game, sponsored by Total Orthopedics, the experts at getting you back to being you. Visit TotalOrthoSportsMed.com.
3-2 to Vargas. Got him. Fastball at 99. Back-to-back Ks for Miz.
Setting up on the outside corner, and he hit the glove. Perfect pitch by Mizorowski. Excellent command with that fastball.
101, and he finishes the inning with a strikeout. Miz with 3 Ks. Got him. Blew him away with 99. 5 Ks in the first 2 innings for Mizorowski. And he struck him out. 10 Ks on opening day for Miz.
Thanks for joining us tonight, celebrating the OC bobblehead. It's time now for the start.
I'm gonna go check out Food Truck Row. So, what did you guys get today?
Philly cheesesteaks.
Both of you got the same thing. Are they that good?
Oh, yeah.
Got a hot dog and some fries.
Just kind of basic ballpark.
Chicken bacon sandwich.
Uh-huh.
Philly cheesesteak.
Okay.
And some...
Crinkle cut fries.
Okay, where are you guys from?
We're from Dallas.
Dallas. That's what's fun about baseball. It brings different regions together, not just the ball and glove and bat, but what we're eating.
Foul ground, and he's got it! What a catch by Max Kepler! Wow!
Hook and Valdez comes up with it. Oh my!
Swing a soft ground ball towards third. Bichette on the backhand has it. Crossfires to first. Got him.
Bichette with the backhand play, the bouncing throw on 2 hops in time.
Ground ball hit to second. Diving play by Honer. Shuffles to second, and they get the force. Diving into right field. Posada gets up and throws out Berger.
Ground ball hit to the right side. Diving stop to his left. Horner throw to first in time to get Tatis.
Freely coming on and dives. He caught it. Sproat loves it.
Shortstop Henderson diving.
Throws to first. Did they get him? Yes, they did.
Diving stop by Edman to his feet. Long throw to first there in plenty of time.
To the right side. Diving stop. Clemens finds the grip and gets the out at second base. The Sun. Who's going to get it? Corona Grower makes the catch. Corona Grower in trouble again. Oh, he caught it again.
And now the second walk of the inning. The throw goes through into center field. Oh my, you never see that happen.
Here's the throw by Ibanez. It is way offline. The throw to second goes into center field. The throw to third goes into the Ranger dugout. Is that a home run? It is in some leagues.
Just throwing the bat at it. Look out. My goodness.
Grounded back to the mound. Cruz bobbles again. Picks it up and throws it away. Oh, come on.
Got a couple packs of Topps 2002. Going to open them up and see who I played with.
Oh, Bartolo Colon. This is actually a pretty good pack. So I got a chance to play with Bartolo in Cleveland. Really good teammate, cool dude. It was fun, man. He was always a great hitter.
Woody Williams, probably one of the best Astro killers ever. You always enjoyed chewing the stale gum while you were looking for your heroes.
I was in AAA, and right before the game, they said, no, you gotta stop. You need to hurry up and go to Cincinnati. You're about to go play a game there. You got 45 minutes till the game starts. So I get in my car, and I start driving, and all I keep thinking about is, which jersey are they wearing that night? So when I get to the locker room, I see my jersey hung up, and love the white jerseys, just the stitching on it, the old school feel to it.
At chefiq.com.
Home run flavor, bigger purpose. This season, Ben's Original is teaming up with Ben Rice to help provide meals and support to kids facing hunger through the No Kid Hungry campaign. Learn more at bensoriginal.com and nokidhungry.org.
Well, Lorenzo, the pitch looked good.
Yeah, so green.
USA keeper was decent enough.
Didn't have much to do.
99 minutes.
Not a single goal. Well, Bet365 sure came through, though. I bet $10 and got $150 in bonus bets, just for signing up.
At least someone scored.
Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T's and C's apply. In-app only.
5-1 win for the Yankees in this opener of a 4-game series at Tampa Bay. The length of the game brought to you by 988, provided by the NJ Department of Human Services. Time of game, a brisk 2 hours and 21 minutes. And tonight's game attendance brought to you by Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy. Sip the Fruity Candy-Coated Chaos. The paid attendance Tonight, 18,129. A large vocal group of Yankee fans on here at the Trop in Tampa Bay. Here's the final numbers. Yankees 5 runs on 3 hits. Jose Caballero, a 3-run homer and a solo homer, and a home run by Ben Rice. No errors and nobody left on base. 1-for-1 runners in scoring position. Tampa Bay, a run on 4 hits. No errors, 3 men left on, and they were 1-for-1 runner in scoring position. Schlittler, 9